Welcome to the Ascension of Farrahdor. How is everybody?
Jack gave us no warning we were starting, and I just had a mouthful of milky space nuts.
Every single time we start, by the way, I just want to let you know, I have to multiple times I have to be like, are we all ready? And they'll still be nattering on. They'll be like, okay, are we all ready now? And then they'll be like, oh, so I'm like, okay, we're starting now, guys. So then I start recording and I say that and they're like, I can't believe you've done this to me.
God.
I can't believe you would do that to me with no warning. Do you want to know what? It's a big surprise, your microphone in front of your face. Because there's so many times there's so many times I'm like, are we all ready? And Matthew's like, I'm ready, Jack. And I'm like, and his mic's like, I'm like, are you sure, Matthew?
Have we unmuted Abby's mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on a different
Yeah,
sync.
we are.
Yeah.
We are.
We had to mute your mic last night because you weren't here.
And I was being too loud.
Well, no, it was like pointing to us. Anyway, hey, how is everyone?
Go.
I was
Is it-
astrally projected here, actually, and I had things to say.
Yeah.
It's warm.
I'm
It is
excited
warm
to
again.
get slain like a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Slayer
dropped my
country,
dice.
the boots down
Yes.
house.
Boots down.
Exactly.
Boots down the house. Exactly.
Boots
That's
down
exactly
the
what we're all
house.
saying. Exactly. Yeah, good. How is everyone? I don't think there's anything really to
No, we had a nice little round table last night.
Oh yeah, we
We did. It was really
We
fun.
It
did.
was only the three of us, sadly. We missed the
Yeah.
two of you.
Yeah,
both,
we literally yapped.
we had
Obviously
for
for
an
4
hour,
hours.
hour and a half,
Yeah.
and then did some actual questions.
Well,
But there was some good conversation towards the end.
Right,
Really good
well,
conversation.
I had my big rant about Frozen 2.
You did.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Yes, yeah.
You did.
Oh, I wish I was there for that.
Listen, you'll have to watch the round table.
I'm going to stall this session so you have to give me a lift home. Just so I can hear your Frozen 2 rant.
You know what, Abby? You don't want to hear it.
What?
I don't know what to tell you, Abby, but you don't want to hear
It was a passionate rant.
Although
It was
turns
a
out
passionate rant.
the people of Reddit, who are notoriously the best people on
Yeah,
Earth,
you know, I agree with on most things.
they actually, a lot of people were in agreement.
I would also say I turned a lot of the chat onto my side as
You
well.
did. You know what? You did. You did.
Not
You
Queen
did.
Raw.
No.
Queen Raw did not agree with you.
The
She was like, hey, Matthew,
adjudicator
it's a
Frozen.
Disney movie.
But yes, it was a really, really good time. The next round table is going to be...
In 3 weeks.
Yes, in 3
Well,
weeks at the time you watch... No,
Yeah,
2
yeah,
weeks
yeah.
at the time you watch this.
2.5 weeks from the time we watch this.
Yeah, yeah.
The next roundtable for Moon Druids, where we discuss all things Farrahdor, will be the
Yes.
8th of July.
Right. I
Next
see.
week is going to be the Entity one, but that'll be after this comes out anyway. So yeah, consider supporting the channel. If you want to join here on YouTube, please feel free. The join button's down below. If you want to join Patreon, the link will be in the description. Anything else? Or should we just fight?
Yeah.
Should we
Let's just
Was
fight.
it
We
real
are gonna fight.
life?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
we
We
can
all roll.
and then we can fight him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
one thing
yeah.
that we do have to tell everyone
Yes.
is that we have made a pact.
Yeah.
We as a group have made a pact.
Oh, yes, we
that
have.
we're buying one lucky dip for
Yeah.
the lottery
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And when one of us inevitably wins it,
Tonight,
Show 'em.
obviously.
Go
yeah,
on.
I'll show him in a second.
Yeah.
No, we
When
don't
one
want them
of
to see
us
our numbers.
Inevitably win it. We're gonna split it 5 ways. So we're buying a D&D lottery ticket every week.
So tonight we're all getting £1 million.
Yeah.
100%.
So-
So if this cuts out randomly,
Then don't worry
never
about
see
it.
us again.
Then don't
That's
worry
why,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Don't worry about
yeah. Go on, show them the timer.
I've got the countdown.
Nice.
It's 1 minute and 37 seconds.
There's none of your details
You
on
can't
that
really
right
say
now,
that.
is there?
1 hour and 37 seconds.
1 hour and 37 minutes until
We are all millionaires.
Yeah.
we are all millionaires.
Yeah.
So if this session just cuts halfway through, it's probably because we're having a massive party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just thought to let you know.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Can't wait
If
to win.
next time you clock in and we've all got Rolexes, we've all got big chains.
We got gold teeth. yeah.
See, the thing is, you'd all be like that. I'd still at the same. If I win £1 million, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna live my ordinary life and just live off it.
Yes,
for the rest
same.
Of my life.
We're all in bougie clothes and you're in literal rags.
Yeah. Me now.
Victorian child.
But I'm not because I'm in fucking Eldritch Podblast, mate. So
Yeah, I'll have a Labubu. That's when you know I've made it, when I own a Labubu.
we're matching.
We are matching.
Very cute.
I've got food all over mine and dog hair though.
Same,
so-
matching.
Yeah, woo!
All right, okay. Let's. I think it's about time
Yeah.
for our first fight
Yeah.
of level 5.
I think so.
So,
God.
are we ready to play some D&D?
Yes, I suppose so.
Okay. Thank you so much to all our patrons and YouTube members.
You have no idea how much we appreciate your support.
Gain exclusive access either on Patreon or become a channel member here on YouTube for perks like channel badges and emotes on YouTube.
You get 2 extra and exclusive monthly live streams, including a roundtable with a cast of our D&D actual play, The Ascension of Farrahdor, for all of your burning questions.
As well as an intimate D&D advice live stream where we can answer your D&D questions in depth and one-on-one.
If you would like to support us directly and gain access to these perks, check the link in the description to go to our Patreon or simply click the join button here on YouTube.
Thank you. Okay, can you tell me what happened last time?
Hot priestess.
Yay! Hot drow! Hot drow!
Hot drow on the second page. Hot drow.
Oh my god.
Jack is stood. Just before I do...
Jack isn't here.
No, yeah, it's just us.
It's just
Oh
us.
no.
I'm the DM now.
Oh god.
You would hate that. You would
I would.
hate that.
So true, bestie.
So...
I think we started with Silence waking up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Waking
write
up.
any about that. I only locked in when priestess was there.
Yes. We, well, Theo managed to use Detect Thoughts to unravel some of the thoughts in her mind.
Yes.
My secret thoughts.
Yes.
Erased thoughts.
Yes, you started the session just after you had gone down underneath the shallow swill and met somebody called Cassius, but it turns out he could read you a little bit better than you were able to disguise it, and he realized that your intent was not true. Thus, he sort of modified your memory to forget that you'd ever heard of the Cult of the Eyeless, heard of him, heard of somebody called Silticore, and you ended up back in the top of the shallow swill and
Enjoying
got
a nice whiskey.
enjoying a nice little whiskey, getting a message from Theo asking if you're okay, and you were like, yeah, of course I am. What do you mean,
Yes.
Theo? I'm
Sounds
having,
fine.
I'm having a fucking drink in
Leave
my
me the
favourite
fuck
bar.
alone.
And then
Yeah.
you looked around and you were like, this place is shit all. I would never drink this. I would never drink here. You
And also, why do I look zesty?
Yeah,
Yeah, why do I-
She's in her zesty form.
I was in my zesty farm.
You went out, and yes, there was a Detect Thoughts, which were with a 30 Arcana check. You were able to pull apart the bit of the memory that had been
Pulled
sort of
apart my
stitched
brain.
together.
I did fish around in your brain, your grey matter.
Bringing almost everything back to you. You then went from here to the Zereth Temple and met Edwina,
Yes.
and she had told you about somebody who had been through a similar thing that you had.
Yes.
Somebody called...
Oh,
Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
Maeus?
Malis.
Maelis.
Yes.
Maelis.
Somebody who lived under the mountains, sort of excommunicated from the Underdark, maybe, living on the cusp, and was a follower of the Darkheart and Osmet, and had heard a lot about this new sort of religious movement topside. So she had a pilgrimage to Asrendith and began to learn from the people there about the Everflame and Cavandir and things like that from somebody called Laura. Turns
she
out
sounds great.
Turns out those two
Laura.
were going to leave everything behind and run away together, but Maelis had stumbled upon some of Laura's dark deeds, and Laura sent her to Purgatory and was going to finish everything that she needed to do, go and get Maelis and run away together. Whether that would be successful or not after what she had done, who knows? But that sounds extremely familiar to Lenore, having not exactly the same situation, but being sent to Limbo by Laura. You also found out that, obviously, to her it was a gift being able to commune with the dead. And only when she became not afraid and accepted the things that she had gone through could she then commune with them. And she had become a figurehead in the community of the Dark Heart. You okay?
Yeah. Sorry, that's new information to me, but...
To the point where she was going to become a saint.
Of course. She's the failed saint.
She's the failed
Oh
saint.
my god, me being like, that's new. That's
news to me.
That's news to me,
Brand
baby.
new to me.
information.
But we don't know why she failed.
We don't
No.
know why she failed.
and we also don't know what happened to her after she failed.
Yes.
Edwina doesn't know why she failed. She's never seen her since. We don't know where she went. But sadly, the Ascension was not successful.
But that's the same shtick that happened to Irenaeus, isn't it? Like, no
No.
one knows what happened
Yeah.
and no one knows where he is.
Irenaeus and Medeus
Yeah.
were going for the saintship together, but Irenaeus had fallen out of favor very close to when he was supposed to be chosen. Thus why Medeius was chosen instead.
Oh, so Irenaeus never tried to become the saint?
He was pushing to become a saint, as was Medeius. They were both, with that one, with everyone's is different. So Irenaeus, Ven, and Medeius were just put forward because of their works in Farrahdor over the last few years. They had innovated and pushed the boundaries to the point where they were looked up to so much. They were the obvious choices. But as that was happening, for some reason, Irenaeus Ven just fell to the wayside, and Medeius became the obvious choice, and then ascended.
So
He
Irenaeus
never
never went through the Ascension.
He never went through the Ascension.
Right, I thought he did too.
The only
yeah.
person who's actually gone to Ascension and not ascended was Malus.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
I see. And that happened at the Mountain Nook.
Yes, she went back to her roots and wanted the Ascension site to be there. But obviously it is not an Ascension site as she did not ascend. So, you learned all of that, and she said to you, she sees it as a gift, you see it as a curse. She said that the only other person who ever did this was literally going to become the Saint of Death, because she could commune with another side. So she understands why you maybe see it as a curse right now, but for her, she thinks you've got a gift. And maybe there's some coming to terms for you before you are able to fully embrace the gift or curse that you have. You left there and then began to go deeper into the city, watching all of the people finish their work business day and head to a very popular tavern in the center of the mist called the Slick Whistle. You hopped the chain link fence, spoke to a nice dwarven gentleman,
And you yelled at him.
and headed to the hole in the ground that has been covered up mostly that leads to the Underdark. You spoke to a couple of hunt members there who were guarding it. Silence took a small dive into the cavern and saw that there wasn't a huge amount down there apart from, with a very fantastic perception check, realized that the water led down and underneath into another cavern. So that's probably the way in and out of here other than this hole. The hunt members left, and Jeff turned up.
Fucking Jeff!
Yay, we love
Fucking
Jeff.
Jeff stayed there for a little while, and you all hid and watched him, and after a little bit of time, he headed down the hall, and a figure that the shadows cling to immensely, but with a fantastic perception check yet again, you clocked it as they went down, and Theo, with his glass eye, sent a clairvoyance down there to listen into the conversation. There was a few bits of conversation about finding some sort of temple ritual site. There was talks about the vessel being close to being finished, and there was some more talks of we've got somebody's got the thing we need. Somebody has the object that we need to complete this trifecta. The conversation ends and people go to their other destinations, and you follow Jeff to a hotel. With some quick thinking from your face of the party, your warlock, she heads into the lift and heads Jeff off upstairs and lets Jeff know that the jig is up. Son of Razun is onto us. He knows what's happening. Jeff leads you into a room and you meet somebody called Huntmaster Zakia. I'm pretty sure his name is.
Monzo.
Margaret called him Monzo.
Huntmaster Monzo.
You hear Jeff telling the Huntmaster. The Huntmaster gets onto a sending stone and begins to try and speeding up a meeting of some description. As you all sneak into the room behind Lenore, you sit at the door and you let the conversation take place as Huntmaster Zakia. Monzo. You've sent me through a loop here. Huntmaster Zakia is on a sending stone to somebody saying the deal needs to be moved forward to right now. He tells him to meet him at the hotel, the room number that you are in, and he says to bring the egg.
Egg.
At that moment, Ranga boots down the door. You all rush into the room, and you see Jeff with his sort of plain leather armor on with bits of fur and pelts adorning it, very hunt member style, with a big wooden handled axe that's got it's like a battle axe with two two heads that can hit with. It's all made out of like this black obsidian. But you also see in the room Huntmaster Zakia. You see on one shoulder there is a skull, a hollowed out skull of a young dragon on his pauldron. Within the eyes, you see like two burning coals in the dragon's eyes. There are bits of like dragon bone adorning all of his armaments, but one really important piece is there is like a rope around his neck that has a number of dragon teeth coming down the front, signifying the number of dragons that he has slain. You see that the leather armaments work themselves into a dragon's bone tail that come off the back, and you see as you burst into the room, he puts his hands behind his back and pulls out two of these hand axes. And you can see as he pulls them out and looks at you, these teeth all begin to glow in a different. It's strange. As the glowing teeth begin to glow, so do the hand axes. You see as one of the teeth begins to like frost over, as do the axes, and then one of the teeth begins to like bubble with acid as the ice melts away and the acid begins to drip off these hand axes. As then it begins to crackle with lightning and boom with thunder and blaze with fire. So do all of these teeth on his around his neck.
Do you think it's too late to say sorry?
As he pulls these two things out, knowing that you have heard too much here, as he looks at Jeff and Jeff looks at him, they nod at each other and look back to you, and I need all of you to roll initiative.
Oh gosh, pass me your phone and I'll choose
I think it's stolen valor. I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
This dude who's known for slaying dragons, he's actually just a liar.
Yeah.
Okay. Combat music.
Oh my god.
No.
Every fucking face.
Oh, I rolled really well.
Oh, rub it in.
I think Margaret rolled really well.
Every
as well.
right.
I
What's your
did.
Ranga?
Yeah.
9 in total.
Understood. Theo?
21.
Oh. I'm gonna say, who's kicking the door down?
Ranga.
Ranga. Roll me a stealth check.
Oh.
Oh. Stealthily boot down the door.
You still
For
have
the
pass
moments
without a
before.
trace. I've still got pass without a trace up.
Oh. Oh, okay.
27.
27. I'm going to say that this is a surprise round. Surprise round done differently in 2024. You all have advantage on initiative.
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
So maybe you can change your fortunes around.
Well,
I got the
fucking
same.
doubt it.
I got a natural 20.
I already had advantage, so.
Okay.
A little bit better.
Okay, yeah.
I got a natural 20.
So 16.
16. Okay, not bad. So, Theo, you still got 21?
It's still the same, yeah.
Still less in the fucking eye,
What did you get?
Still less.
17, yeah?
16.
Hey, listen, we got lucky.
I boot down the door and just
20.
watch everyone walk past me. Bye, guys.
Pushing you out of the
Lenore?
way.
24.
Or your trips over on the way
We
down.
can't get past you. You're in the way, and we're like, Ranga!
It's not my turn. I can't go.
He kicks a hole in the door and his like foot gets stuck in the door.
I'm going to be like to the Hunter Master. When it's my go, I swear.
When all my friends are done, and you're done, and your friend is done, you're getting a whooping, my boy.
Okay, so in this moment, as the door is booted through and this message has just been sent, as he turns around and releases it, the sending stone just drops to the floor and hits the floor, like still lit up. And he pulls the axes out, and Jeff pulls his axe out with both of his hands and looks at you, and they look at each other and they nod. As you see just like the battle instincts of these people who fight for a living kick in. Lenore, you are first up.
I probably still have the hat on, so I still probably look like... what's his name? Ivan?
Ivan,
yeah.
yeah.
I still look like Ivan.
Yeah.
I'm going to rip the hat off.
Yeah.
So that it's not Ivan. And I'm going to look at both of them and say,
It's over. You've been found out. We don't have to kill each other. We can try and just talk this through, and we might be able to come to something together here.
Bold strategy, love it.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
25.
You see Jeff in this moment, like the grip on the top of the axe like slides down to the pommel as his axe sort of like lulls down by the side, considering it, and he turns around to look at Zakia. I'm going to say that for right now, all attacks on Jeff have advantage because he's let his guard down, but Zakia is still holding stalwart here.
Understood. Heard loud and clear.
Yeah.
And seeing that Zakia has no intention of stepping down.
Yeah.
And I think, oh no, she fucking hates Jeff. Lenore fucking hates Jeff, and she's been waiting to fucking do this.
Okay.
She's going to move up to Jeff, and she's going to get around this side.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15. I'll see. I have to move around the chair.
No,
You
that's
can go
okay.
through Ranga's space.
Yeah, I've got 35 movement.
10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
Gonna move one more?
Yeah, put me
25.
there. Yeah.
Oh
See.
shit! Wait, I'm not even on the bottom map.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Use your mind. Theater of
Theater
the
of the
mind.
There we go.
There we
This is
go.
the map. Yay.
Hotel room. You can see the map. Oh my god! I'm so sorry. So Lenore was stood here, and then she moved round
Yes.
into this space.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that there's a brief moment while Jeff lets his guard down, and Lenore's just gonna go run up at him and try and take a hit on him.
Yeah, go for it.
Triple advantage.
I get to roll with 3
Oh
dice.
my god.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
Listen, it's good.
28 to hit.
You rolled your eyes at a 28.
I know. Yeah, I know.
28 definitely hits.
Could I use my bonus action first? Actually.
Yeah, of course you can.
I'm going to, instead of casting Hex, I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud, but I'm going to, it looks exactly the same as my Hex.
Okay.
As I
Ooh,
go,
Spirit
this
Shroud, I like that spell.
this portal opens up underneath him and these hands like grasp at him and pull him down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hit him. Oh no, I have hit him. For 5, 15, plus 9, 26
points
damage.
24.
And I'm going to take
24 points down.
24 points of damage, and I'm going to take my second attack at him as well. Level 5, baby! For another
You don't have
20.
advantage on this. Is it all attacks?
It's-
Why do you have advantage?
Because you said all
Oh
attacks
yeah,
on Jeff.
all attacks on
Nice.
Jeff for this round have advantage.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Okay, go! Another 28.
28 definitely hits.
For 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 9, 19.
8 plus 9 is 17.
Sorry.
So how much is it? 26 plus 17, yeah?
Yes.
The total?
Hmm?
Give me the total.
Yeah.
Yeah, add them together and give me the total.
It's 3 plus 3 plus 2
No,
plus
no,
9.
no. Add your first attack and your second attack together and give me the total damage.
I don't know what my first attack was anymore.
You did 24 points of damage.
24 plus
So I
7.
had 24 and whatever you did in the second attack.
I can't. I'm sorry.
You got a calculator right there.
I can't.
31. Is it 41?
41, yeah. I think.
Thank you.
Okay, 41 points.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, I haven't had a combat in so long.
I know. It's
I'm
all
so
good.
sorry. That was probably incredibly
Can we try and
painful to
knock
watch.
Jeff
No, no.
out?
No.
We'll try and knock Jeff out.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
feel like he'll be easier to interrogate
Yeah.
than
Sure.
the other guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then,
Okay.
then,
Alright.
then you can do what you want.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like it. Yeah, I like it.
I feel like the other guy probably won't be as intimidated
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
if we survive.
Oh, we'll survive.
Okay, so
Sorry about
you no, it's all good. It's all good. You walk around the back with the whip and the dagger as you like wrap him up with the whip and then just take a couple of stabs at him as these like dark hands have reached up from the floorboards and grabbed at him and they're like pulling him down and he just can't defend himself in this moment. As you absolutely destroy him, we move from you, unless you got anything else, to Theo.
Yeah.
I can try and, like, remove Jeff from this fight for now. Do you
Sure.
think that would be useful? What time is it now in the day?
It's quite late now.
It's quite late.
You,
so I,
you
and I
did a
haven't
lot of
used my portents
staking
yet.
out.
Because I could suggestion Jeff and make him fail.
Oh,
And just kind of get him out of the way for now.
because it's 8 hours, isn't it? But then if you drop concentration, he's probably just going to run for it.
I mean, that's true, but Then we've only got one to focus
Do
on. What
whatever
do you
want.
think?
I think do whatever you want, King. If you want to take him out, then take him out.
Suggest that he ties himself up and sits in a corner, so even if it fails, he's still.
Well,
It's up to you, I suppose.
what's over kind of here in this room? What's this situation here?
There are
This is
So-
Monzo, isn't it?
there's 3 windows here. This is Zakia. This is Jeff. That's Lenore. That's Ranga. That's Theo. And out here is Silence.
Okay,
Just in canon, I didn't even see silence.
I will.
You are here in the doorway.
I don't want to take the advantage away from everyone, but I feel like getting rid of him is useful. I'm going to try it. I'm going to look at Jeff.
Yeah.
I think he's going to have raging resistance, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to look at Jeff. I'm going to say, Lenore's right. We don't have to fight. And I suggest you don't. I gesture at this bookshelf next to me, and I say, I think these books need ordering.
Yeah.
Put them in alphabetical order. I suggest you put them in alphabetical order. And I'm going to do a suggestion on them.
Okay, and what's the saving throw?
It'll be a... Oh, good question.
15, probably.
If you have a 20, it'll be a 16, I think.
Oh, I thought you were on about which ability.
Yeah, which ability is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Is Jeff wise?
Okay.
Dunno.
You see as he is stood there, as these dark hands are grasping him, and the axe has fallen to the side, and he's just had like 2 puncture wounds in his back. You see in that moment, he like lifts the axe up and looks at you. And you see, he puts it on his back, and he walks over to the bookshelf.
Let's go!
And he looks at it and he goes, "This isn't the Dewey Decimal System." And you see him begin to just like pull all the books out and put them on the floor and look at
Right
them
after
and
my own hand.
take one by
Dale
one.
sat on a
and put them
roof
back
across
down.
just going.
Also,
Correct.
he can't legendary resist your portent, remember?
No, you can.
Is what
I thought you
you
couldn't.
So,
you can legendary resist a skill check. Was what we were trying to do last time.
so no,
Oh, okay.
the portent doesn't get a save, but the legend resistance happens after they fail.
If they fail, they can choose to succeed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even though
right,
you can force them to
So
fail, but then they can force themselves
So
to
they
succeed
don't,
after.
they don't
Right.
succeed against the portent, they succeed against the original check.
Right.
Okay.
It's just order of operations, it's a weird thing.
But also, I tried to save against a skill check last time, which was
Oh,
incorrect.
that's right, yeah.
Right.
Okay, very
Um,
good. Jeff walks over to the bookcase and begins to order it. You
Perfect.
still have all of your movement and a bonus
Wonderful.
action. Where do you want to go?
I think I'm going to get out of the way a little bit, so I'm just going to pop around this
Skedaddle.
corner.
Scram.
You're going to pop around the corner into like here.
Yeah.
Yeah? So just go 5, 10.
We have a little hug.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
me and Silas had a hug.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
The first hug. No, we've had lots of hugs.
We're not crying.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
They're
Anything
in
else,
the hallway
Theo?
just kissing.
Yeah. Lenore
No,
literally
that's
cries.
everything, I think.
Okay. You're going to see in this moment, Master Zakia is going to use a legendary action to pull a spear out of the back of like this slim black dragon scaled holder that's got a number of javelins in. He pulls one out and throws it to you.
And you catch it.
And I do a really cool ooh.
Thank you. And then you stab him with it.
Hey, you're going to catch it in your abdomen, probably.
Catch it between the fucking eyes.
24.
Yes.
Oh.
You suffer 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 13 points of cold damage. As you see, as he picks up this javelin, that one of the dragon teeth that's like encased in ice on his necklace just flares slightly. So does his grip, and as he puts his hand on the javelin, the spear, and he pulls it out, the whole shaft of the spear up onto the tip just turns into like this frozen spike, and he throws it at you. And as it collides with you, all of the ice shatters on you and pierces into your stomach.
Damn, Armor Ragathis is only melee attacks, isn't it?
I don't know. Double check.
I
think it might
I'm
be-
almost certain it is. Yeah.
And I did say shaft and tip.
Let's go.
I saw you both laughing.
I didn't laugh. He was laughing, and I looked at him and went,
Dreadful.
It's a melee attack roll.
Josh.
Okay.
Could you please tell me how much that was again?
It was 13 of one.
And then 8
Eight
of
of the
another,
other,
wasn't it?
21.
Yeah, 13 of one.
Cool,
Yeah,
thank
the other.
you.
Okay. That is his legendary action. Silence, you're up.
I'm invisible, aren't I? In the darkness.
I will say that. In the corridor, I don't know. Not really.
Okay. Well, I'll just shoot him anyway.
You can bonus action hide now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But then I lose a hex. I'm going to do a hex.
Oh,
True.
yes. Oh, going forward, you can.
Do it
Yeah.
next time.
I will. Not hex. Hunter's mark. I will hunter's mark him.
Okay.
And I will shoot him. That is 18.
18 meter beats it.
Let's go.
I'm also concentrating for
Oh, yeah.
what it's worth.
Oh, as am I. Oh, yeah.
Very good.
All three of you are already concentrating. What am I going to concentrate on?
You're going to concentrate on fucking this dude.
Can't have orange juice because it says concentrate.
The chucky milk.
23.
23 points.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, nice hit.
And then I'm going to shoot him a second time.
Go for it.
That is 19.
Hits.
Let's go. Let's go.
That is
Are you dreadful
4,
striking these?
5. I didn't the first one, but I will the second
Yeah.
one. 10. Another 2d6.
How many dreadful strikes do you get?
3.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
What did I just say?
10.
10. And then 9 more, so 19.
19 points of damage,
Nice. Very good.
Nice. Did
Very,
almost
very,
50,
very
almost
good.
50 points worth of damage there.
Let's fucking go.
Good start. Good start.
yeah? Nice. Okay, very good.
Can I have a rubber, please? Thank you. And then that is everything. I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. End of your go. It is now Huntmaster Zakia's
What?
go.
It's not me.
Yeah, what
Really?
the hell?
Now, at the beginning of his turn. With my mouse.
My mouse.
I'm gonna roll 2d6. Couldn't have got it more perfect.
Oh, 2 6s.
So you see, as it's the start of his turn, in different orders, these teeth begin to light up, and as they begin to light up in different orders, would be choosing which damages he is resistant to and which damages his weapon does on this round. But I rolled the same number. Which
Oh my
meaning
God, you get
he
to-
is resistant to all damage for this turn.
Oh my God.
I was like, it might only happen once this round. No.
Oh no.
Boom.
Sorry, Ranga.
Is that literally all?
All damage he
All
is now
damage.
resistant to.
Fuck.
So
He
half
normally
damage on him.
Oh my
can't
God.
be resistant to force and radiant
Yeah,
and things like
yeah.
that unless he rolls the same number on the dice, and I roll 4 on both dice,
Damn.
which means he's resistant to all damage.
Let's go.
So
Not 20s, and then it's just like normal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
so in this moment, he's thrown the spear at you, and somebody fired.
no.
Smells like farts.
It might be.
Smells like farts in this room.
I can't smell anything.
Smells like farts in this room. My
Can you
dog.
smell it?
No.
Right.
Well, it
He
hadn't really, can it?
he looks at you, but then his eyes shift to you,
Oh no.
Ranga.
knowing that what he's heard,
Oh.
that the son of Razon is on to the plan. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, fucking poor Ranga.
But he is going to. Technically, Jeff isn't going to be like an enemy at this point. 5, 10, 15. I'm going to go he's 20, 25 to there to get around the back of you so you can't flank against him. And then he's going to take 3 attacks at you. First attack. 2 on the dice.
I thought he was about to say natural 20 there.
So did I.
Natural 19, that one hits, and I'll just roll to see if the third one hits. 21.
Okay.
So, the first
Okay.
attack. So, he gets to choose. He's going to see the braces and not choose fire damage.
Oh.
So, he's going to choose.
What the hell?
This
smart.
This guy's clever.
What the
This
hell?
guy is going to choose
What the
acid
hell?
damage. So, the blades of these 2 hand axes begin to just bubble and drip with acid from the blades. You take 8 points of piercing damage, and then 9 points of acid damage. And then the last attack does another 8 points of piercing damage and 13 points of acid damage.
38 damage.
Oh, woo.
That's a decent chunk, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Well, I'm very close already.
Whoa.
That is his go.
Very close. You're so close to my maximum health. I do this every time.
Ranga, you are up.
Yay!
Come on, Ranga.
Ranga!
Kill him.
Ranga!
Okay, first up, I'm gonna. After taking these.
Also,
Oh, God. Here we go.
Also, on his turn, as he walks into this space, and you just see this dragon skull hanging off his shoulder, these teeth that he has acquired, this tail made to look like the beasts that he hunts, one of the most formidable foes of Farrahdor. He is in charge of hunting, and you see him like slash into your friends, and as he does, he just tilts his head back, and he grips both of the hand axes tightly and
Oh my God.
leashes out this horrendous roar, and he's going to send out a rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer. And you don't know because you don't play World of Warcraft. But he's going to give himself 30 temporary hit points. He's going to give himself Jeff 30 temporary hit points.
Oh no, wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jeff can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn, but that's technically not regaining hit
Yeah,
points.
I said list technically not regaining hit
Yeah.
points. And all 4 of you need to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, God.
I'm going to use a lucky on this.
After his second
Oh.
attack that hit me, can I use my reaction?
Yeah.
Seeing where he's put himself, I'm gonna, after taking the second hit, just go, playing it smart, alright then. I'm gonna like click my fingers and teleport behind him with my new sword and taking a strike at him.
Nice. You sort of blink in and out, and you appear behind him, and you bring the sword down and stab into him.
Let's fucking go, Ranga.
As you do,
Nice.
nice. What is it?
25.
25 definitely hits. Roll me some damage. As you do that,
21 still.
you hear like the sword goes into his back, and he lets like a you see, like he doesn't like the pain, but he knows he's in for a fight, and that excites him. You can see just like a thrill come across his face, and you just hear him go, "Son of Razon, indeed." That's all he says.
Oh, fuck.
Do me damage before I have to try and do this wisdom save.
No, I can't.
Yeah, do me the damage. Do me the damage. Okay.
5, 9, 6, 15 damage.
Nice. Nice.
Well, halved, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, 15
still,
damage half.
Still.
To
Seven.
7 points of damage.
Still. Free
Better than
attack, I
nothing.
guess.
Yeah. Now a wisdom save. You've done yours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Then it gets to.
Oh.
Okay. Wisdom save silence.
23.
Success.
I got a natural 20.
Success.
12.
Failure.
5.
Failure. Both of you are frightened of him.
Oh, okay.
Why
I am
don't you-
anyway, so.
Do you know what? I like that. I like that, King. I like that you embracing the role play.
He's scaring me in real life, actually.
Okay, Ranga. It is your turn.
I don't know if he's going to have other stuff.
He probably will, but you
does it
do a
mean?
lot of damage.
What does it mean to be frightened of someone?
Can't move closer to them.
Can't move closer to him.
Disadvantage on
Oh.
And
attack.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah.
You can?
You're our big damage
And
boy.
I will come flank with you,
I
but
think that might be her.
Okay, yeah.
Because if he just moves away to you, I'm not going to be able to come
yeah,
close at
yeah.
all.
I think
I think I'm going to try.
I think you should.
He's
I think
your,
you should.
he's your hit point sponge.
Yeah, but
I
also
thought that was me.
he does a lot of damage.
Fuck.
Oh.
13.
Not enough, sadly.
Oh, close.
Good try, though.
I don't know if it was.
Frightened. Can't move closer. Disadvantage on attack rolls against while you are within his eyesight. Okay.
So this is nice. I've got disadvantage and doing half damage on my turn.
Hey. This is what you're up
Yeah.
against.
We did pick a fight.
He's a
with
fucking
the big
scary
frog
dude.
guy.
We did.
This dude literally walks into dragons' lairs and kills them. He's not going to be a walkover. What's what you're doing on your turn?
Well, I'm going to second wind.
I think that's a great idea.
Can you use your second wind on saves?
No, he can't use it on saves yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
He,
but
Yeah?
he gets that eventually.
I feel like I want to use that on the shadow
We
thing.
have 2.
We do have 2.
Yeah.
And we can probably get more if we need to.
I might use it.
Yeah.
We'll see,
See how it
goes.
goes. See how it goes.
Oh, gonna heal for what's that? Oh, 9 plus 4, 13.
Nice.
Nice, decent. God, it is so hot in here.
It
It
is.
It's toasty.
And I guess I'm just gonna start attempting to hit him
Yeah,
with disadvantage.
Oh, he's 18, I think.
16.
Oh.
Yeah, sadly we don't all have pluses like you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 misses. Second attack.
Second bonus action.
Yeah.
First. Oh, that'll
Ooh.
hit.
Yeah?
13 plus 8, 21.
Definitely
Nice.
hits. Roll me some damage.
So that was my bonus action.
Do we know what this
Which
is? Yeah,
is-
we figured it out.
18, I think.
18.
9 damage. And it means I have now advantage, but
Let's go.
crossed
Cancelled
out.
out.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So
That's
normal
great.
strike.
So that was 9 damage, yeah?
Yep. And then I'm going to put both swords away, get the two-handed sword back out.
Bang, let's go. This dude's playing weapon game.
Natural 20!
Nice 20, nice.
Oh, fuck, it's disadvantage. Oh, no, it's
Still-
not. Thank
It's
God.
not.
Yeah.
It's cancelled.
Still half
But
damage,
he-
though.
It's
He has
Still.
temporary hit points,
then
and you have
Temporary hit
half
points.
damage, but
And it's now regular damage.
6. 11. Reroll ones.
Nice.
Ooh, 17. Reroll ones.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck. 18 plus 6, 24, half to 12.
Oh.
half to 12, 21 half to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24 half to 12.
24 half to 12. Okay.
Still.
Still.
It's 12
Oh,
points of
Josh.
damage.
Still. Next round will be much better for you.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
Feel it in my bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can- Same.
yeah.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Do we get to try and stop the...
End of your turn, you can roll me for frighten.
Yeah, I wonder if we get like the necklace off him. If that'll do anything.
Oh. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Okay, end of your turn.
Yep.
It is Jeff's turn.
Oh, yay.
Jeff.
Jeff is going to continue to order books.
Yay.
Is it just when he takes damage?
It's when if any of you or your companions damage him.
Understood.
So even if Monzo damages him, it won't work.
Monzo.
Monzo.
The dude's called Zakia. Use his name, or I'm going to call you Marcus. By accident. Right. I haven't done that since session 1, baby. Come on. That's
Can we
been a
all
long
call
time.
him Monzo and just repeatedly like what's
Monzo,
it? The hellish rebuke the other
Monzo.
one. What's
Okay,
the
so-
bad one?
Huh?
That's Jeff's turn. Jeff just
is my-
orders the book, but Jeff does have. I just want to look at this. Jeff does have 30 temporary hit points right now.
Hey, you burnt through his temporary hit points pretty much.
No, I still got some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got
Yeah,
a
you burnt
little
through
bit
pretty
down.
much all of them, though.
Well, I only did 18 damage.
So
No,
that
I
was
did
Jeff's
2
turn. We go back
hits.
to the top with Lenore.
Yeah, no, one was 7 points of damage and one was 12.
I'm
It's all
going
halved.
to walk up behind him.
Yeah.
She's going to run on over, and I'm going to make an attack at him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Nice.
Okay, 17 plus 9.
17 plus 9 definitely hits.
What about
26.
My spirit shroud, I don't need to move it over. It's just anything I attack within 10 feet.
Yeah, because the spirit shroud's on you.
Yes. 10, 12 plus 9.
21.
21, thank you.
21 points of damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Half to 10.
No, it's the next round. Oh, is it till his next
To
turn?
the top of his turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what that's half to then, I'm afraid.
21 is half to 10.
Cool.
10, yeah, okay. Nice, perfect.
Yep. And then 28 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And then 11 plus 3, 14 plus 9, 23.
23
Half
points
to
of
11.
damage.
Half to whatever
Half
it is.
to 11, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And as I come up behind him, and
So he's looking at you. He teleported behind him, so he walks you, like, run up. And as you're fighting him, like, he's like, you're coming in with the dagger. He's, like, deflecting bits away and stuff like that. But you just find a gap in his movements. You, like, tie one of his hands up and, like, stab underneath. And you just see him, like, ugh! And you just see, like, bits of, like, blood spitting out of his mouth. And he's, like, almost, like, smiling at you.
I'll just say, oh, to the death then.
Okay, you say to the death then, he says, I have fought far greater things than you. You do not scare me.
She's gonna wink at him.
Okay. Nice. Very good. End of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to attack you.
That's fair. You know what? That's so fair.
I
I didn't roll concentration. Oh no, I didn't have Spirit Shroud up at the time, did I?
Yes, you did.
I did, didn't I? I didn't roll concentration for it. I didn't make it.
Okay, so we need to
But
walk
I
backwards to
have
those damage.
fucking no idea.
Well, how much damage did you do? You did 11 then 10.
Yes.
But 2d6 of both of those were thingy damage.
And then 1d8 of each of them were Spirit Shroud damage.
Okay, I'll just take off like...
Take off 8 for
I'll
both attacks.
take off 5 damage.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
skip
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
skip
yeah,
5 more.
yeah, yeah.
More hit points. So you drop Spirit Shroud, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let me just take that bit. Very good. Nice. Yeah, he's going to make this attack at you.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled off a natty 20 to a 2. Miss. Theo.
Okay. I'm not going to do a bunch of damage to him, but I'm going to possibly set myself up for something next turn.
Okay.
Um,
You're currently out here, yeah?
Yeah. I'll kind of step back, like... I can't see him next to the doors anywhere, right? But if I step back a couple, I'll be able to see him.
Yeah, yeah. So if you step back into the side one, you'll be able to see him.
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? And I'm going to just use a little cantrip on him. One of my tattoos glows. You see the air above his head. Blue sparkles manifest into this just shard of blue, and it slices into his head. I'm going to use a mind sliver.
Okay.
So that's a save from him.
Okay.
Of a intelligence saving throw.
Uh, 15.
15 fails, I believe. It's 16, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, if you've got
I
20.
don't know, King. It's your saving throw.
No, yeah. So you'll take 6 damage.
Okay.
That's okay. And he gets a negative D4 on his saving throw,
Oh, nice.
nice.
which is...
Is it half to 3?
Um,
Or is it not?
Well, how much was it? 6.
Yeah.
6 psychic damage.
Okay, yeah, so it's halved.
Because it's all damage, not just physical damage, is it?
This round it is. It's not. It's probably not going to be like this forever.
Watch it
Yeah, yeah.
continuously be like
Unless I roll doubles on the fucking dice every
I
single
would be
time.
surprised.
Technically, he has double the amount of health the entire fight.
Okay, so you're go done.
I'm going to go here. If I go here, can I still see what's going on in this square?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I'll say so.
I'll go
say
there
so.
then.
Yeah, cool. Okay,
That
nice.
seems like a good spot for me to be in.
Very good. Anything else?
Nope.
Very good.
I've
It
done
is
my 3
now
damage.
Silence's turn.
My work here is done.
Would it be possible for me to like hide around the door, and then if I successfully hide, like pop round and shoot him?
Yeah, 100%. If you
Okay.
move forward in the space that Theo is in, I'll say you can bonus action hide and then pop out and do some damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, totally
I'm
fine.
going to do that.
Let's
like
go.
Oh,
Let's
that is
go.
Is that not a 20?
That's a natural
It
20
is.
Nice.
for 28.
Nice.
And
Disappears off this plane
Oh
of
my God.
existence.
Yeah. Would have been really sick if that was the damage roll, but I'm still
Yeah.
very happy with it.
Never know.
I'm going to presume his passive perception isn't 28?
No.
No.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
Okay, that is 22 to
Nice.
22 to hit. So have you rolled damage for the first attack?
hit. It
No,
wasn't
it
an
was to
attack,
hide.
it was to hide.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, I was. All right. Okay. So yeah, definitely hits. Good shit. Roll me some damage.
Oh, it doesn't matter what damage type I'm doing, does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
10,
nice.
13, 15, 16, 17, 18 damage.
18 points of damage reduced to 9.
And then second attack, not with advantage. Uh, 23.
23
to
hits.
hit. Oh. Oh.
Oh, stinky.
7 plus 5.
12.
12.
Reduced to
Active
6. Nice. Okay.
damage. And that's me go.
Okay. Very fucking
Let's go.
I'd like to
good.
pop back round side of the door again.
You just want to go
please.
back there, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay, cool.
Thank
Okay,
you.
at the top of his turn, he's going to roll for Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer.
I hope he doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it back.
Let's go.
Yay.
Now I'm
God.
going to roll for resistance.
Oh.
I don't have all resistances.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
Do we see what colours flash?
Roll me perception checks. It's quite hard to see during the fight. So the DC is pretty high.
27.
It'd be nice if I could roll over 5.
21.
16.
You two both see one that's dripping with like green ichor of poison. He's resistant to poison damage, and
Okay.
he is now resistant to lightning damage as well.
Okay.
So he's resistant to poison and lightning.
Poison and lightning.
Nice.
Okay.
And that is going to be the damage that he is also dealing out on his turn.
Okay.
And it is
Perfect.
his turn now.
Can I yell that out when I see it, or do I need to wait till my turn?
We're going to have to wait till your turn.
Okay, that's no problem.
Yeah. No, I'll say you can say it out loud. Go for it.
Yeah, I'll yell out, avoid using poison or lightning, if you can.
Okay.
You're saluting.
Is going
It
to
was just in solidarity. We both saw it.
Yeah, we both
He
said
is
it in
going
unison
to-
because we're so in sync.
Yeah, oh my god.
take an attack
It's gonna be
opportunity
Mare.
from Ranga.
I don't have my reaction. Oh, I do.
No, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Do you know?
Yeah, I do. I'm not going to use my... Oh, no, it'll be my turn. Might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah,
That's it
what's
next.
the fucking harm?
Nope. Another 5.
He
Oh my
Oh.
god. I was like, because you're frightened of him.
Should I resist my frightening?
Go for it.
Because I didn't do that.
Ooh.
Yeah, 24.
Nice.
You are done.
Very good.
So he is going to
You all this time.
move round the back
You are.
of you, Lenore, and as he does, you just see him grip the dragon tooth that is covered in lightning. You see him like just breathe deep, and you see just like the lightning crackle up his hand and onto his arm, and up his arm onto his shoulder, onto his chest, and down towards his feet. And you see as it goes down towards his feet, it all just like stops for a second, and you see one foot comes back. You see he pulls both of the axes out and
Oh
puts
my
them to
God.
his side,
Oh my god.
and you see him just lunges forward through you, through Ranga. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh my god! No, he's in the room with us! No!
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah? 20 is a success. Ranga?
12. I think I'm just going to leave.
Son of a son.
Fucking piece of shit.
You take 22 points of lightning damage.
Jesus
You take
Christ.
11 points of lightning damage.
Yeah.
And he just like, you see just this crackle of lightning as he rushes through the room, swiping both of his axes as he goes, like rending you two as he sprints through into this hall. And he like takes a deep breath as he settles next to you, almost like he's just teleported there.
Theo has a heart attack and dies.
Well, at this point, he uses his action surge and takes 3 attacks against Theo.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck. Okay.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
Do you want to shield it?
I got my mage. I haven't put my mage armor on. No, I did. I said it when we were going to the stairs, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I will shield it then.
Okay.
Oh my god, I forgot I had mage armor. Yes, I did.
Shield, okay?
What should I
That's a natural 1.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's 21 at the minute.
Okay.
16
Okay,
plus
the last one
5.
definitely hits. I'm going to choose lightning damage again.
Okay.
You suffer
Oh, fuck. Cook dearly.
7 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
slashing damage, sorry. And 14 points of lightning damage.
Where's the red?
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know where.
There might be some in there.
I
as
used the
well.
blue one. 7 and what?
7 and 14.
7 and 14, so 21 total.
That was from 1 attack.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad
You
you
did take 3.
Can you use
Okay.
one of the black one?
That is the end of Huntmaster Sakia's go. It's now Ranga's turn.
That's half my
Yes, I'm
health.
going to second wind and end my turn.
Wait, why
Oh
did you
my
make
He's
it
God.
not,
turn?
he's not ended his day. He's just fucking
Okay.
trolling because he's not done much.
Yay! I did 3 damage, Ranga.
Ranga, you've
Second
taken
wind.
Ranga. I'm speaking to you
I
as
mean,
if you're
you
actually
did
Ranga.
render Jeff useless,
Oh,
which is
Yeah.
great.
speaking of which,
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
we'll make a concentration check. Tell you what, use disadvantage.
Also, you've taken so much damage.
I've healed for 13.
Flip it over.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, no. You used disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration.
Just double check and use it after.
Oh,
Okay,
I
you
think,
only
I
use it
think
before.
you can.
Double
Do
check.
but I think you can.
Let's just do a little book
I think
check.
Yeah.
I think it's lucky you have to use before, but
yeah.
Yes. But do double check.
Doo-doo. Mentioned.
Oh, gosh. Did Ranga get to try save against
Yes,
the...
I failed.
you failed.
He failed.
Wait, but did you do any attacks? Can you do attacks?
And
I
at
can't
the
move
end of
close
his
to
end of his turn, he failed, but because he's 10 feet away from him, he can't move closer.
Oh, do you not have any range?
Any range at all? Like a
You
spear
might
or a
do.
javelin?
I've got a
or...
crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. After rolling.
Okay. Roll me one more dice.
Come on, you've got this. You've easy got this. I have
Margaret, I
so
need your
much
help. Pick
faith.
me a dice.
All right, what looks like a Jeff dice? What's the ugliest dice you've ever?
wait,
What
what
the
with blood on
fuck?
it?
Wow.
The one with blood
Jeff
'cause you got
slander?
the shit
Yeah,
blood out of
crazy.
it?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's a 12.
It's a 12 success.
Yes.
Let's
You
go.
maintain concentration on Jeff's suggestion,
Let's fucking
and
go.
you have advantage back up.
Great shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Okay.
Great
nice.
stuff.
Hey, great choice on the dice.
Great stuff.
Okay, nice. Ranga, your turn. You can't move closer to him because you're still frightened. You will be making a frightened saving throw at the end of your turn.
Second winded for 36.
Second one for the 36.
Sorry,
to get
up-
to 36.
up to get back
Oh
up
my
to
god.
36.
You rolled a
No.
d10.
Yeah. No, I got a 10.
Yeah, I got a plus 26.
Okay, to at least be a little bit useful, I'll swap places with Lenore with a maneuver to give us some AC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You don't need to attack to do that now.
Oh my
Nope.
god, thank you.
It's a D8.
Okay, very good.
Oh, this is... Do you get an extra 6 AC?
An extra 6. Jeez. My
Oh.
AC's 23.
Ooh.
Holy
Great.
fuck.
It would put Lenore 1 back.
That's what you were.
Yeah, but I don't
Oh,
teleport.
did you have to?
I have to walk up.
Okay,
I have to
yeah,
walk
so you
up.
have to-
Right.
And switch.
And
okay,
you know what? I'll
perfect.
take a shot with a heavy crossbow.
You can take 2 shots.
Heavy crossbow.
Ah, it's a heavy crossbow. Sorry, yeah.
Disadvantage. Miss, and then my turn.
Oh man.
Can you save
Oh,
against the frighten?
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
You have
Can.
advantage. You can use
yeah,
the
you have the
advantage.
advantage. And I think
Nope.
I think you try use the advantage, King. I
Do you want
think,
to use the
Yeah.
advantage on that?
Do we know what the save is?
You don't know.
No.
What's your plus?
3.
Well, you got 3 in
Oh,
wisdom.
no, 2. Sorry.
2. Okay. It's not
Mine's-
impossible.
Do you
Mine's
have a
plus-
portent that could that's a high portent?
17.
Up to you.
Because I mean, you have to think us at level. I know it's not the same, but us at level 5, our spell save's 16 with a 20 in the stat.
Yeah, but this guy's legendary. I'm like,
Oh,
What were the plus-
What, you've just saved.
yeah,
What-
but I
what-
rolled a 24.
Oh. 24?
19 plus 5.
You got a plus 5 in wisdom.
I have proficiency in wisdom saves.
Oh, yeah.
Use wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? I can't even.
You don't
think
have
of,
to if you want to keep it for something else.
Yeah,
It's up to
I
you.
can't even think of what wisdom throws we did to.
You both got in excess of 20. You got a natty 20 and you had over 20.
Yeah.
So you don't know what it
Ooh,
is.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think you're very welcome to use it.
I
if you would like
completely
to.
agree, King.
How
I
many
think
Barunzia saves?
we don't have any left.
Oh.
You can, but you've used them all.
Yeah. I think
I've got to keep track of everything.
I do.
know.
I do. If you would like to, I think you should. If
Go
you
on.
would like to.
Do it.
Go on.
Thing is,
Get back in the
I
fight.
only have a plus 3, so I.
He's rolled a natural 1. Oh, Josh! This is not going well for Josh.
Oh, Josh.
It's okay, kid. Come here.
I think maybe you should take the Icar at some point.
Yeah.
Unlucky King. End of his turn. Disadvantage is now up for me to use at any point I want to.
Shit.
Can
That
I-
was,
Was that a natural one?
Yeah, it
So
was.
sorry, King.
that doesn't go on his stats because he rolled better before and it was with advantage.
Right. Understood. It's in our
Unlucky.
hearts.
It's in our
in our-
memories.
It's in our hearts.
and in our hearts. Okay.
Oh,
End of
God.
Ranga's turn. It's now Jeff's
I'm
turn.
literally just rolling 4s.
Jeff is still suggesting.
Yeah.
He's
Organising
he's
those
put a
books.
few things in, and he's like seeing that the authors are actually initialed, and he's like, oh. So he's like taking that out to like re-put it back in its
Right.
place.
Yeah.
I really regret not moving him into that room. Big regret.
Fine. You don't know what's
Is
in
that
that
what it is?
room, so.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
You
that's
do.
a good
That's
point.
the bedroom.
Get yourself
The-
comfy
We
She
haven't
was
seen
in.
anyone else in there. We
Get
haven't
yourself
been
She was
comfy
in there.
cozy in
there. Oh,
bed.
you were in there.
Get all snuggled up in your nightie.
We're back up
loot, you could have
to
learned the
we're back
loot.
up to Lenore.
All right.
Plays a jaunty tune.
Do you want to know what? At the end of Ranga's turn, actually, I'm going to make a legendary action attack against you.
That's so mean.
What the fuck?
But your AC is still 20.
That's true. It is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
25.
Ooh.
You suffer
You'll be fine. You're fine.
9 points of slashing
stronger.
damage, and then
You're the. No, you're fine. You're fine.
You know what's worse? I can't even run away. Can't get to the door.
hey, there's windows in the room.
We're on the second floor, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're fine. Featherfall. We're fine. We're so fine.
13 points of acid damage.
9 plus 13.
Yes.
You could port on it to make it a 17 to miss you.
Yeah. Because otherwise I'm down.
Yeah.
Well, I will say you should have done that before I rolled
That's a
damage.
really good point. That, do you know
You
that?
know
Because
what? You know
You
what?
can't just be
That's a
like,
fair
that would
point.
kill me, I'm going to
You know
port it.
what? So
That's
true.
such a fair point.
So
Can I
true.
have the-
It's fine. It's so fine. I've lost control of the demon.
How much damage was it in total?
22.
Okay, how much HP have you got?
21.
Are you down?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything I can do in this one.
You go
Lost control of the demon.
he slices into you and it just cuts so deep and you feel that like poison like seep into the wound. It like pulses through your bloodstream, and as it does, you fall unconscious. Thus is Jeff now under my control
Releasing
again?
Jeff.
Okay,
I've
releasing
lost
Jeff.
control of the Jeff.
Lost control of the Jeff. Hey, you're close to Jeff.
120.
Hey, that was at least it was a couple of rounds of Jeff.
100%.
Yeah.
How does Jeff look? He got temporary hit points.
Oh,
didn't he?
Jeff looked instantly quite hurt from the attack that you did.
Oh,
but
okay.
he's got some temporary hit
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
So Theo lost
Is
concentration.
that the Sephiroth songs just come on? Wow, what a timing for us.
Lenore, you are up. You see Huntmaster Zakia carve into Theo, and Theo falls unconscious. And you just see Jeff, who stood next to you, facing away from you, sorting these books, just stops.
Fuck. Okay, there's a couple things I could do here.
Yeah.
Does he strike us as the type of man who will hit a man when he's down to kill him?
You met him about 5 minutes ago, and
Hunter, I think so.
you've been sent into
I
a
think
fucking
so.
combat with him, so you probably can't tell.
You did just say to the death to him.
Yeah. I don't know about Jeff.
I didn't say that to him though.
But this guy, yes.
I'm going to... Hold on. Let me just see what this is. All right.
What are you doing?
I can get Theo out
Yeah, probably with
Loudly.
some sort of misty step.
loudly. But I won't be able to make any attacks.
Loudly is fine, because then maybe somebody from the place will come and be like, what's going on here?
So,
distraction.
do we know? Because if you get me up, I do have my Misty Steps. It depends on how many legendary reactions he has left. I don't know how many he had.
Well, every legendary what? Actions.
Yeah.
So far, you've only seen him take 1 per turn.
Okay.
Okay?
Because I could either...
So if you wanted to attack, and if you could get me as a bonus action,
Yeah.
I could Misty Step away. If you wanted to still attack, it's up to you.
Okay. I could,
You won't be
if you
able to 'cause you
wanted...
won't be up.
If,
No, if she gets me up, I mean.
Oh.
if you wanted to be safe... Because has he used his legendary action this turn?
just
he
used
has.
it.
That's
He
what
just
got
did,
me down,
didn't
yeah.
he? Because the thing is, it's then going to tick over to a next... Oh, no.
No.
You're
Oh,
after me,
oh.
aren't you?
Yes. I'm
Just,
back after you.
point of order. He took the legendary action here,
Yes.
and now Jeff is available.
Oh.
So it's actually Jeff's turn.
Okay.
Oh,
So
shit.
you
Oh, shit,
continue
yes.
doing what you're about to do.
No, it's Jeff.
Well, just continue to think. Jeff is going to take his attack in this moment against Ranga. 19.
That hits.
How are you looking, Bessie?
Probably not very good after this.
Do we want to leave?
Jeff's a little shit now.
Yeah, it's 7 points of slashing damage
I
to
think
you.
it might. I think we give one more round and we see how it goes.
He's
Yeah.
gonna move.
I'm going to get into a
Here.
position ready to.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Ready to
That's
good ammo.
Jeff's turn, and then we're gonna go back up to Lenore. Sorry.
So
You can't.
if you want to be entirely safe, it's not entirely because he could still probably hit you. I could thunderstep you out and get you all the way away to make. So if he does use his legendary action in the middle, there's a chance you might be able to. You'll still be down if I thunderstep you. And I can bonus action give you a potion.
No.
Can I? I can't bonus action give you a
You
potion.
can bonus action
can
take
I?
your own potion. You could have to action administer.
I see.
That's what we fucked up on that earlier in the
Yeah.
campaign.
So that actually might be the best shout then, is thunderstepping you instead of getting you up.
Thunderstep's a bonus action, yeah?
No, it's an action. But giving him a potion is going to be an action either way. You know what I mean?
I can heal him. It means I can do no attacks. 'Cause
Yeah.
both of my heals are actions.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very annoying.
Yeah. No matter what, to do something on my turn for Theo, it will be an action. And I don't mind. I don't mind it being an action.
Up to you. Whatever
But
you want to do.
It's, do you think thunderstepping you far away is a better shout? Or do you think just using a potion on you is a better
Well,
shout?
how far away is Thunderstep?
Well, it's fucking like 120 feet. So
Because
I
the
can
furthest
get
you
you.
get me is like the bottom of this room, right?
Yeah, I
Which
could get you.
get there if I with a Misty Step and a
Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any more.
Like,
He
you just-
might.
Oh,
He might do.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good
he
point.
will.
You've
That's
you've
the
just
thing, at
only
the
seen
top
him
of
use
the
one.
yeah.
turn. At the top of the turn, even if he just had one, he will have it back at
Not
this
by
point.
Theo's turn. No.
Oh, no,
it's
because it's at the top of his
his
turn, isn't
Theo,
it?
Yeah, Theo is after you, and then
Okay.
it's Silence, and then it's him.
Okay, that's not as bad then.
And he's used his legendary action for this
That's
turn.
not as bad then. In that case, then, would you mind if I use the potion on you and got you actually
absolutely
up
fine,
so,
yeah.
so then you can Misty Step away?
That's absolutely fine.
Okay, perfect. I
'Cause
will
then,
do.
are you going to stick around and fight him? Or are you
I
going to get
won't.
away?
I won't be able to.
Not attack this industry, but are you planning on like sticking around here ish? Or are you planning
I've
on
got an
leaving?
extra 6 AC right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Hmm.
I will. I won't stay up against him, but I'm going to block the doorway so he can't get to Ranga.
Okay, but you're gonna have to walk
You're
up
gonna
and
have to
give the
walk up to him
potion
anyway.
because you're gonna be in his attack of opportunity range
That's
at that point
totally
anyway.
fine. I'm
Okay.
gonna see like Theo going down, and Lenore's gonna scream, and she's, without even thinking, she's just gonna run straight up to him,
Yeah.
and she's gonna put herself in between Theo and, I was gonna call him Monzo.
Zakia.
Theo and Zakia, and she's gonna like fumble around in her belt and like manage to get the potion like into Theo's mouth. What is it? I have to roll for it, don't
2d4. No, because it's an action. No, because you're giving it.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Just have to roll.
Oh well,
Oh.
well,
Hey,
It's
well,
better than nothing.
it's 6.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, you know what? You're up.
Yeah, I was on 0 before, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you weren't gonna have a turn, so
yeah.
And again, as
better
much
than
as
nothing.
healing's better, what's a big heal going to do in this
You know
situation?
what?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
true. So true.
Okay, so you administer the
Yep.
potion to Theo.
Yep.
And Theo is still on the ground but conscious. You feel just the life come back to your lungs after like a blackout. You just remember a searing pain, and then you wake up and you're on the floor, and Zakia is
Still
above
in
you.
searing pain, probably.
Yeah, probably. Anything else on your turn?
And Lenore's just gonna say, "Get the fuck out of here," and she's gonna Misty Step back into the doorway,
Okay.
and she's gonna give.
There.
What hit points are you on? 29, 28. You're on 6. I'll give you the temporary hit points.
Oh, thank you.
You get 6.
Hey, you've doubled my health. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Lenore's gonna hesitate to leave Theo by himself, but she knows that he can get himself out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you say get out of here, I'm like, you don't have to say it twice.
And she'll just go here because you can still move through me if you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can move through allied spaces. Theo, it's your turn.
Okay, I will heed Lenore's words, and I will use my bonus action, Misty Step.
Are you standing up?
Not right. Yeah, I'll do it when I get. I'll do it after the Misty Step.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to spend a millisecond next to longer next to this man than I have to.
There you go. 30's there.
Perfect. And then how far is it to?
So you got 15 feet left.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll head over to
15,
15. Yeah.
Okay,
stand up.
Nice.
Okay, that's
That's my bonus action.
Johnny actions?
Yes, I am actually going to.
Can you put the map like this way up?
I'm actually going to I'll do it as I kind of land my misses before I move. I'll do a bless
Oh.
as an action.
okay.
And this is
Well, are you doing it from the
not
beads?
the bead, no, because that's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I learned it as part of the Fey touched
Nice.
thing, and so I can use
Nice.
it
Good
as
shit.
an action from that.
Just cast a spell.
Hmm?
Just cast a spell.
Yeah, but I didn't use the spell slot
Yeah, because he used his
because I
fair.
used the thing,
Because he used his fair
Oh,
touch.
yeah.
so it's fine.
It's
Hell yeah.
if you
Thankfully.
use the free one, it doesn't count as casting a spell, so you
Which
can
is very
double.
nice.
Yeah, which is nice.
So this one looks like the tattoo that you saw me give myself with Roverett's blood is the one that lights up this time. And little mushrooms sprout through the cracks in the tiles all around you three, and you all have bless.
Do you have to be able to see her?
Yeah, you can't
I don't
see
think
me.
so.
'Cause
Isn't it
you
just
can't see her?
in within 30 feet? Let me double check that.
Just double check.
Let me trouble check that one.
This is a D4, right?
You bless up to 3 creatures within range.
Perfect.
So
So you got to put your D4 out. Put your D4 out. All three of you have bless.
Okay.
Good shit.
Thank you,
You're
King.
up at 6. You've
You're so
missed
welcome.
steps. You've used 15 feet. You've used your action to cast bless. Anything else?
that's everything.
Nice. Okay. It is now Silence's turn.
Can I run into the room?
Yeah. Like 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30.
What do we want to do about Jeff, first of all?
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, you're going to take an attack
I
opportunity from
completely
Jeff.
forgot.
That's why I
about
haven't
Jeff.
decided
Yeah.
how far I run yet.
It was going to be to knock him out, but I think if we're going to abandon the fight...
How's Big Hunter Dude looking?
So, I just want to preface this, that it was a rough round, but that was probably because he was taking half damage. So
Yeah.
you did deal a lot of damage to him. He did have temporary hit points, which he doesn't have now, and you were doing half damage.
Oh, he doesn't have the temporary.
So now he doesn't have the
We got
temporary.
them
He didn't roll his rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer, and he's only immune. He's resistant to lightning and acid, lightning and poison. So it was a rough first round. But if you do want to run, totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we see how the rest of the round plays out,
Okay.
I guess.
Then yeah, I'll take the attack of opportunity from
I feel like
Jeffrey.
if he hits all of us once, we're all down.
I'm down for sure.
I think I might be down as well.
What you got?
28.
That will be one hit. Anyway,
We just
15?
3 attacks now.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit.
okay. He swings with the battle axe as you sort of like jump over his like low swing to catch your legs. You keep running into the room.
Cool.
Have you got damage yet?
No. So can I actually just leave me there for now? But
Yeah.
in terms, I want to actually be, when I finish, to either side.
Yeah, yeah.
So that if he does that running thing,
Yeah.
he doesn't get me. But
Okay.
for purpose of attacks,
Clever.
I want to stay.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
sight
We'll
of
say
him.
that you stay in this line of sight so you can do the attacks and then move to the side at the end of the go.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh,
Definitely hits.
26.
Let's go.
No, 28.
Let's go.
Definitely
28.
hits.
Plus a D4.
Oh yeah. Shall I? Just see.
30.
That's 30.
Misses.
Who are you attacking?
Oh fucking hell.
Are you Zakiring or are you
Zakir,
Jeffing?
Zakir.
Okay.
You jeffing.
Are you jeffing me? You jeffing me right now?
Get Jeff
That's
done.
11 points
Definitely.
of damage.
Okay.
Wait a sec.
Oh.
Hang on. It's still not as bad as you think. It's bad. It's not going to hit. But it's 13
Misses.
13 from a 2.
from an actual 1.
Okay.
Okay. And then I want to stop on either side. And I haven't used my bonus action, but I don't think I have anything I can do.
Which way do you want to move, left or right?
Is it? No.
Is your spell and your racial both full action to heal?
Yeah. Yeah. Where would I be if I moved either side? 'Cause
Well,
it's-
you went 5, 10, 15 to get in the room.
Yeah.
So then you can go.
Yeah. Can I have done it that way? Can I scoot this way, would I be able to get like on the other side of this table?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There?
Sort of rogue.
5,
Oh, that
10,
table.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, and then can I hide?
You could have took your shot along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally fine. As
yeah.
soon as you can take your shot before you even moved. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Bonus action hide.
Yeah. That's not great, if I'm being honest. That is a fucking. I can't count today.
Nor can I.
15.
Okay, good to know. Very good. Okay, that was your turn. We're back up to Huntmaster Zakia's turn. Now, he's going to roll for Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer. He doesn't get it back.
Thank the baby Jesus.
He's going to roll for resistance. It's not a double.
Oh.
This guy's so scary.
Yeah. And we picked this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We could have walked away.
Tell you what, we'll just do passive perceptions. What's everyone's passive perceptions?
19.
16.
14.
15?
It's 10 plus your perception.
Yeah, 15.
You are the only one that sees it, and he is now resistant to cold and fire.
Can I shout that out?
Give it a go. Yeah, you can tell everyone.
Cold and fire! Yay!
Okay.
I say it in Celestial and you get it.
My ears are filled with blood.
I went to spell slot and comprehend languages.
Round over.
You use your portent to make her fail saying it out loud.
Right now, it's going to be all 3 attacks against you
Yes,
unless
yes.
you go down.
Yes, yeah, I will. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm so fine.
Your AC's
I know,
23.
I'm so
You
fine.
might-
19.
No.
Oh,
Misses.
no.
God.
No.
When does your AC reset?
Great question.
Start of my turn.
Start of your turn.
Okay.
It's a 20 to hit.
Oh my god, it misses. Oh my god.
It misses.
Oh,
He has a really good plus, but
this is so good.
I'm going to be sick.
it would have hit. It
At
would
least I
have
did
hit
something useful.
You've done
It
a
would have
lot.
hit
useful.
everyone.
You've
Oh,
done
yeah,
so
my-
much damage.
Were any of them under 17?
Were any of them under 17?
Yeah.
Why?
Because that would have been my AC
I
normally.
think all of them were over.
Were they?
All of them were over 17.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were in the 20 to they were in the 18 to 21 range.
Oh my god.
He's gonna use He's gonna use a second wind.
Yep.
To try and regain some hit points.
Oh, bitch. How dare he use the skills that somebody in this party also has?
What is it? Is it
D10
plus your-
plus your con.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's the end of his go. A very underwhelming turn. It's now Ranga.
I'm whelmed.
I'm feeling pretty whelmed right now.
You know what? Being frustrated, can't get near him. I'm gonna fucking take it out on Jeff.
Yeah!
Just
Kill
lost-
Jeff!
Just
Kill
lost 7
Jeff!
hit points.
Yeah, I know, but I can't do anything else, so I might as well.
Kill him!
You don't know his AC.
Two
He could
on
have
the dice.
really shit AC.
You could have like a 4.
Yeah. He might not be wearing any armor.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Second attack?
18 with a.
We used the other disadvantage, didn't we?
No.
Have we only used one?
That's with the sword, so. Because I didn't hit my first hit, so I don't get my free hit.
Oh.
Why the fuck have I not rolled above like a 10? Why have I
Change-
literally
change
not
your
rolled
fucking
above 10?
dice.
You know
Change
what?
your
I'm
dice, King.
Yeah.
Change your dice,
Oh,
King.
we
Get
have
rid of
changed
it.
your
Get him in the
dice.
jail.
Just put them in
Just
jail.
Go on, roll
then.
some damage.
One each.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a one-on-one of them, and was that it?
Oh.
Okay. Do you roll 2d6 for the damage?
It's a great sword.
Oh, is this the great sword?
Yeah, because I
Oh,
missed
because you missed the first
Yeah.
attack. Yeah,
Yeah,
totally fair.
Was
So
it-
1
That was a
plus
6.
4.
6.
1 plus 6, sorry, is 7 plus
Plus 6. Doesn't even dent his temporary HP.
what was
13.
13.
Josh, we love you so much.
Yeah, you've taken
Josh.
so
We
much
love you.
Hey
damage.
Josh, if it
Hey.
wasn't for you, Margaret would have been down.
Yeah, well, like, I would have.
Yeah.
I would have been.
The first
Do you want to
down.
The
second wind,
first
Josh?
round, you
Yes, I'm
nearly
gonna
had
use-
my entire amount of
Gonna
health
second
gone.
wind again.
Second wind. Okay.
Yeah.
You can roll good on healing yourself.
8.
8 plus.
Just in total.
Oh, 8 in total. Nice. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
Very good, King. It's now Jeff's turn. Jeff is going to.
Just die.
Fuck off,
Just kill
Jeff.
over.
Also, I want to point out I've done 3 damage this week. my damage given to damage taken ratio is 3 to 42.
He's just going to make an attack against you, Ranga.
So,
Yeah.
17.
Misses.
Misses. Okay. That is Jeff's turn. Jeff is going to stay there.
Jeff has numbers on the front, do you know?
That's okay. All right. I was just his initiatives and his
okay.
and his max HP, which it is not now.
Okay.
Okay. That was Jeff's turn. Now the AC's gone, yeah?
It is now, yeah.
Okay. He's gonna make his legendary action against you.
Yeah.
It's going to be a mess.
Oh.
My AC's.
Can I just fail my wisdom save for once?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yep, failed again.
You had the plus 2
You got a plus D4 king. Does a plus D4 work?
No.
Ooh, yeah, hits.
My AC is down again now.
Yes.
Isn't it?
That's
Oh, wait. Would
what I asked.
What did I
Oh.
roll for my first attack? I rolled a 3 plus 8 would have been
Just then you rolled.
11. Would a D4 have made me hit Jeff? 11 plus 4?
If you roll a 4.
Come on.
Of course I'm not, but...
Oh, close.
Hey, worth a try. Worth a try.
You know,
Okay.
this has been the most anticlimactic story arc ever. Just sit there and do nothing.
This isn't the end of it, King. Don't worry. You've got plenty more
Do you want
times to
some
shine.
D20s?
Margaret,
I'm just
there's
going
a
to get rid of all
27
these
hit.
dice and just use my
Yes.
proper
Okay.
dice.
Yes.
Hey, I just want to know because sometimes your AC's
Yes.
ridiculous. Okay, so, Lenore, you suffer
Yes.
6 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And I'll say...
I'll say.
No, I'm saying it's cold damage. I'm just making the dice up.
I'll say 24 points.
10 points of cold damage. I'm just picking between the two damage types.
I'll say 30 points of that.
I'll say, how much health you got left? Yeah, that much. Okay, that's the end of Jeff's turn. Lenore, it is now your turn.
Fucking hell. All right. I'm going to make my attacks at Zakia.
Yep. Facing off is the thing that's standing in his way.
Yeah.
Getting into this room.
Would you like me to move in so there's a chance he can move in so you can try and hit him?
I
You
can't
will
move
take an attack
towards
of
him.
opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. You can't move towards him, can you?
You'll take a hit off him and off Jeff.
I won't. To be clear, I won't. But
Or do you want to Misty step in?
I'm Misty stepping no matter what.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
whether
it
you
might
want
be
me
worth.
to
It might be
move,
worth to draw him in.
It's up to you.
just to try and get him closer to you.
Yeah, I
That
don't
might
know.
be a good decision.
Yeah.
Because of where you are, Ranga, when he steps into the room, he has to walk into your attack of opportunity range.
Yeah, unless he just fucking teleports.
He hasn't teleported so
No.
far.
We could run through you.
Well, for now, I'm going to make my attacks at him. I wish I had advantage more than anything. To be honest with you, I'm going to use a lucky to try and give myself. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You do have the plus D4 at least.
Oh, I do. That's
Yes,
a
you got it there.
reason to,
Just
that's
pick
a
it, make
stupid
sure you
reason
roll
to
it.
use my lucky right now. I think that hits anyway.
Oh.
11 plus 9, dirty 20.
Yeah, definitely hits.
I don't have my spirit shroud up. Oops. 5 plus 9, 14.
Okay.
I'm going to make my second attack at him. 9 plus 2. That's 11 plus 9. Oh, it's another dirty 20. Literally another. Oh, no, 14. 14.
Another
5
5
plus
damage, yeah?
9. Yeah.
So 28 damage.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you. Could I throw a fire's burn in there?
Just
Do
so
I
you know,
have to
he's
say-
resistant to fire damage right now.
And I know that because Silence said that out loud. Right?
I
Okay.
paid attention to it.
You see as Lenore stands in this doorway, trading blows with him. You see him run up with both of these axes, going to swing at her as he brings them both together to do one huge hit. She grabs them with the whip, and as she does, she cuts his wrists and then releases a couple of stabs into his chest. And you see for a second he steps back, looking hurt.
She's gonna.
He is now bloodied.
Uh-oh.
And because he's bloodied, you see him. You see the nostrils just widen, and you see him splits out all this blood that's in his mouth, and you see him breathe out of his nose, and all this blood splatters onto his dragon hide armor. You see him just getting aggressively angry. He now has advantage on all attacks as he's bloodied. What do you want to do?
What's this? What is this? Is this like a fighter thing?
No, this is just because he's a boss.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, when
I got
his-
really excited there.
His stat block means when he's blooded, he
Okay.
gets to.
I
have
wish
a
I got that.
Yeah, I was
because
gonna say-
that would be for me all the time.
I'm multi-classing into fighter, so
Lenore also looking bloodied, like she like is holding like her side where she's like bleeding out from. She's gonna look behind her and see the lay of the land and realize that Ranga isn't able to move forward, so she's just gonna literally misty step like
Yeah.
Oh.
and
The 5 feet.
yeah, and then she's gonna give herself a temporary hit point.
Or, if you want, you can go the other side of the chair so that we might be able to flank him in the future and he still can't get past us. Oh no, he probably could, yeah. Actually, that's probably a good shout. Because we can still flank there if he comes in. I can move.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you can
you
move away from
can,
him.
can't you?
Well, I can't move forward
Yeah.
if he comes in.
There's
anyway.
no way that he would want to, unless you wanted to move into the corner, but you couldn't do that 'cause you couldn't move through their spaces anyway.
yeah,
It's the best we can do.
Yeah.
it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
also the thing with the dashing through. Not to say that there's not something similar, but that was a lightning thing,
Yeah,
and he
that
doesn't
was-
have
yeah.
lightning up right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he might not
Yeah,
be
I
able to
didn't think
do
of
that
that,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
True.
Yeah, I will misty step there. I will give myself the temporary hit point.
Did not
Yeah.
think of that. Well, good eye.
Good observation.
Yes, very
My
good
one
observation.
thought of the day. You're not getting another one.
And that's my turn.
Okay, how much hit points did you heal?
6.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got 18.
Very good. Okay, Lenore, that is your turn.
She's gonna walk in and see Jeff and be like, "Ugh."
Vomit on his face.
Have I taken my legendary action?
No.
I haven't, have I?
No.
Not
Didn't
this.
you do an extra attack?
No,
Just-
I don't think so.
You've
It
just
was-
used it, haven't you?
Yeah,
Just
you
used
just
it on
attacked Lenore.
Margaret.
Ranga's go.
Yes, you did because
You
you
just
missed all
attacked
attacks
her.
on me. Yes.
I did because your AC went down, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Lenore, now Theo.
Okay.
Power word kill, please.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh my god, Ranga, just for you.
I find the power word kill scroll on this table.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then you don't use it because you want to write it in your book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try and get the vibe here. It doesn't seem like we're going to run anymore, right? Or are we planning on running? What are we thinking?
I think this is make or break.
Yeah, I
really.
think this
He's-
is the round that's going to be make or break.
He's hurt, but 3 people here are fucked
Yeah.
up. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to set something up, go ahead, King.
Well, the only thing is, I could get to the edge and then hold an action
Sure.
for
yeah.
for the fall if we run out. But that would be me wasting a turn of doing damage. Not that I can do that much damage.
But I
Have
mean,
you
you're not,
got your third level spell slot?
I do
yeah,
have my-
and you're
I-
not
yeah.
concentrating on
Got all
anything
the
right
stuff
now
in your
as
book.
well. Yeah, yeah.
Well, the problem is I haven't actually copied any of it in. I don't really have any third level damaging spells.
No, but you
Like an upcast, obviously, but
did not get anything in your free book that you can use your charges on.
oh yeah, but that doesn't do third levels. That's just first and seconds.
You know what? I think we can. If we have to leave, we can probably work something out.
Yeah.
If you want to do something, it's totally up to you. What you'd prefer to do.
I mean, the only thing I can really do is Mind Spike, which doesn't do loads of damage, but it might be something.
Was it an intellect save?
No, that was Mind Sliver. That was the
Okay.
only cantrip. That's some d6s.
I think utility's your thing.
Yeah.
Could you try get the
But if
necklace
you
off it?
hold the action and then we don't end up using it, isn't that your third level spell slot gone?
Yes.
Yes,
So Featherfall's
it is.
only
Second level as well. Or
Oh,
first
okay,
level.
okay.
Featherfall's only first level.
Yeah, and he's got loads of them
okay,
because of the book, so.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
But it's just
okay.
more that's like my action,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
again, my action's probably not going to do much damage anyway,
Yeah.
so maybe it is worth it.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
worth
okay.
it.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Right, I've just right now, even small damage will probably go a long way.
Okay.
Just so you know, because he is hurt. He is hurt.
He's probably in his last like 20 to 30% health, I imagine.
If he's phased.
I mean, if he's bloodied, he's
yeah.
below 50 HP.
He does
50%
have
HP.
advantage, which also does make it scary.
Yes,
On
it is,
attacks.
it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Attack rolls.
And he does 3. Just weighing up if we could live through.
If you, my
That's
other
it.
I mean, we
stipulation,
don't really
not
have a
for
choice
you,
because his turn's coming up, so we're gonna have to deal with it anyway.
You're fine, but used to and me. If he's got advantage and he gets a nat 20, he could do
Oh,
over
yeah.
our maximum hit
Not to mention we don't have any
points.
health potions
And
left
we
either. That's my
fucking Jeff as well. Jeff's here too.
Yeah.
yeah. Like, if he's going to come in the room, I can potentially hold an action to shatter both of them.
I mean, because you're not shot at both of them right now.
I don't think so.
Put it in the square between them.
If I get it here, maybe you can get 10 feet.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you put it in the square between them, you can definitely shatter them both.
Well, I want to avoid shattering these two, ideally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could
I think-
Yeah, you could put it on the corner of that door. couldn't
Yeah,
you?
that's what I mean. Like, yeah.
Could you move the map a bit?
Yeah, give me a second. $10 feet, yeah?
So 2. Yeah. It's the yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. Perfect. I'll do that then.
Yeah.
And you know what? Because I don't have any.
Great shout.
Third level.
Yeah, I might actually upcast it because I don't really think I can have any actual reason to use my third levels because it's late at night. No, I'm not. I'm not a damage dealer. I'm doing it second level.
Okay. What would you get? Would you want to get an extra D8?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's not
Dexterity
worth
saving
it.
throws, yeah?
Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
And they still take half damage if it fails?
Yes.
Good. I think that's a strong
Me too.
shout.
Me too.
Natural 20 from Zakia.
Uh-huh.
But still half
Hey,
damage.
I know a fucking natural 20 not on us.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Shan't be using that because that was definitely a
That
save.
was an 18.
17.
Oh.
That's okay.
Still have.
Yeah, so 15 half to 7 on each of them.
Nice.
Okay.
And I'm going to make sure to get the bookshelf in as well. The Jasmine spends his time doing the engine.
Yeah.
And just blow the fucking bookshelf right up.
Yeah.
You blow it up and he's like, no! He falls to his knees. You don't have advantage on him. He doesn't. He doesn't.
You hear out on the roof of Dale. No!
Dale joins in the fight on their side.
Okay. Anything else? Bonus action movement?
Yes, I'm going to move actually. Well, how far is it down here?
15 to get to the bottom of the room.
Do you know what else though? Feather Fall's a reaction.
Yeah.
So I didn't even need to hold my fucking action for that. So I'm an idiot.
That's great.
Is
But you
there
would
a-
have had to hold. Yeah, you would have had to use your action to hold the spell. No, it's a
No,
reaction.
it's a reaction,
It's a reaction.
yeah. Where's these? Are these the windows? Or these the windows? Where's the windows? Is it no windows? This is the
That's
window.
right, yeah.
Okay,
All three of those.
I will stand like here in the window then.
Theo's just like, huh?
Are these ones here, is it windows or is it like doors to a patio?
There's a very, very small balcony that you could stand on,
Okay.
but it's not an actual balcony.
Okay, okay.
Is
I
there
don't
a
like
way that I
something
could use my bonus action to like open the window?
Yeah, I'll say that you
Marvellous.
just unhinge it and push it open, and
Sick.
you can just feel the wind
You really are.
Or even better if I could open that door.
to window as well.
Oh, okay.
All
Then
of the
I'll
window.
open. Then perfect.
Perfect.
I'll open that window. It's
Yeah.
open.
Window is open.
And I'm like,
Huh? Guys?
Guys,
Guys?
should we giggity go?
End of your turn?
yeah, I'll just yell out if things look bad, just
Oh!
oh.
Silence.
So, I rolled a 15 on my stealth. Does that hide me from Zahir specifically?
His passive perception is 15.
That is fine. Meets it, beats
Sadly.
it. Okay, I will just roll an attack on
Yeah,
him.
right now you can't see him.
Oh, I will move
Yeah.
so that I can see him.
So go 5, 10 to there.
And
See
then
him?
I will. That hits him. That's 18.
Nice.
18 is exactly what you needed.
I think it's time to pump it.
Yeah, I'm going to put a Dreadful
Pump it.
Strikes into
Go
it.
for it.
So this is just the first roll. That's 11.
15
15
plus-
plus 5, 20.
Okay.
Let's go. Big hit.
Oh. Plus another 4.
It's
So
15.
24.
Still?
Huh?
Still good? Still good?
You say 11.
What
It
did
was
I
20
say?
plus whatever she rolled
Yeah,
out.
it was 20
Oh,
plus
shit.
4.
I was obviously just not listening, even though I was watching. Nice hit.
I hear
attack?
numbers, they go straight
You know what?
in my
I did. I went, oh, yeah, nice big hit. And then it just went. But
Oh, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
head.
That's
Okay,
15.
it's all good. All good.
Okay.
God
All
bless.
good.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
15.
Yeah.
15, 16,
18.
17, 18.
Let's go.
That's all you needed.
And I'm going
Good
to
job.
put. I'm going to
Good
put.
job, see. Look, this is. It doesn't matter if the
Yeah.
dice aren't working.
Yeah, this is working.
I'm going to put my last Dreadful Strikes
Go
in
for
this
it.
one as well.
Oh.
So base
Kill him dead.
damage. 6, 7 plus 5.
7 plus 5 is
13.
12.
12.
Could have been anything. Could have been anything.
Oh, shit. Plus 9.
12 plus 9 is 21, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
He just did about
nice.
46, 47 odd
He must
damage.
look pee-pee poo-poo.
He must look hurt right now.
He does look hurt.
Nice.
He does look really hurt.
All right.
Okay.
It's his go.
All right.
Okay,
All
I
right.
still have a bonus action. My bonus action.
Go for it, yeah?
I'm going to go back to where the window is. I'm going to try and hide behind the chair.
Okay.
How did you
Go
do?
for it.
I did.
Did a lot of damage.
She just did about
40.
Yeah, she did a lot of
46,
damage.
47 points of
Nice.
damage.
Okay, so it looks like things are looking.
Yeah, things.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a 1 and a 2.
You know what? At least it was there, not in the
Does
attack.
this-
Yeah.
For what?
Not skill checks, is it?
Not
This-
skill.
Oh,
Bless.
Bless.
No.
No, that's
saving
guidance.
yes.
Attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah.
Comes a 10.
Okay. You imagine not particularly
Yes.
hidden in
He's
this moment.
looking at crouching
You-
behind the chair like.
Oh,
I'm
did
so
just
tall.
nuke him.
Yeah.
It is his
turn.
turn.
Okay, no, it's totally fine.
He
We're totally so
walks into this space.
He
And you
scares
see
me.
him just,
oh my fucking god.
like, each step, the floor creaks until he steps into the room. And you can see he's been in this situation before, facing off against evils and horrendous beasts of this world. He knows one round can swing anything. And in this moment, he steps into this room, assesses the situation, sees you two in front of him. He's going to see if he gets his rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer back. Oh, God. Oh, fuck off. I don't get it. But now I'm going to roll for his resistances.
All right.
Okay. Doesn't have the resistance to all damage.
Okay.
Saying there's a
He is
chance.
resistant to
Okay.
thunder and acid. That would have been nice fucking 2 seconds ago.
Oh no,
Yeah.
like yeah.
Okay. He's going to take his first attack. Which of you looks worse?
I'm on 18 with my temporary hit points.
I'm on 37.
You. First attack with advantage.
Yep.
Definitely hits. It's a 24. He's going to... That's not great. You
Is your
take
AC 17 right
5
now?
slashing
Yep.
and 11
Oh, you just
thunder. As he strikes into you, you feel that boom of thunder as it hits against you with this like intense force. Are you still up?
Some death's door.
Okay. He's gonna turn one attack to Ranga. $19.
Oh, that hits. That hits.
When I was hanging by a thread.
You take 7 points of slashing and then 14 points of thunder.
You haven't hit it all yet, have you?
I'm still scared.
You know what? Can I use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke?
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
Can ya?
Nice.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw on his behalf.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh fucking no idea.
Almost certain.
God. So has it changed in 2025?
Okay. He fails, but he's going to use his one legendary resistance to succeed, so roll half damage anyway.
Oh.
I can't, but is it 3d10
I'm pretty sure it's
looking at it
2d10.
now. Let me give
for second level?
Yeah,
2d10.
I'm pretty sure.
yes.
Yeah.
No.
Unless
Th-
what
it's
level
two-
do you do it
2d10
at?
Yeah,
Just do the second level.
then it's 3d10.
Yes.
Okay, 3d10 fire damage. Halved, whatever it is. He saved. He failed and used his only legendary resistance to succeed.
Oh. Only does you. Oh, good to know.
That's
Oh.
6 or
It
9.
was a 6, I think. Oh,
No,
wait,
I
that's a
have
good
no idea.
point.
Oh, no, it's a 6.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, it's
So
6.
6, 10,
Oh, yeah.
15.
Ooh, 11, 21. 21 half to 10.
Okay.
He takes 10 points of fire
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
Still good.
Okay. 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 All right. All right.
Okay.
Listen, Ranga.
Listen,
you haven't hit the whole
it's
fight. This is
so-
your time.
We're
to
so
crit and kill him.
good.
No,
Gucci
no,
King.
he still has an attack
Still
left.
has an attack.
Yeah. Yeah, we're so fine.
His turn is not
we're
over yet.
so fine.
We?
We're so
I'm
fine.
just going to get these gauntlets and just like grab him on the shoulders and make the fire like towards his head.
Yeah, it just like burns up around his bald head.
What do you want? Oh my god.
And he's going to make his last attack.
I'm so sorry. He's got an extra 5 damage off him.
Okay, why?
Because my my crossbow, I do 5 damage
When you miss.
when I miss.
But you didn't miss.
I did. I missed once.
No, you hit both attacks.
Oh, this was rounds ago. Sorry, but it doesn't matter then.
Okay.
Remind me for next time.
Yeah. He's going to make his last attack against you.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
Well, oh,
Hey,
is there any way it could go over 45?
What's your maximum hit points?
45?
45 plus the 2 that you've already got?
Yeah.
Probably not.
All right.
47.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll double check.
Yeah.
here's the thing. I could portent it, but
Can't
he
know.
has.
Can't know, can you?
Well, he hasn't said the number yet.
That's true, I haven't said the number yet. I haven't rolled it all yet.
I could portent it, or I could save that and do a hold person on the next turn or something like that if he's still alive.
I think I'm so low.
I think you should portent it because then I can actually attack him with flanking
yeah,
and go all
pardon
out
it.
on him.
Okay, I'll portent that to a 5 then.
Okay, you portent that swing to a 5.
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can get
yeah,
flanky
yeah.
because can you stand there?
Yeah, can I?
You
bookshelf's
can't
been
move closer to
obliterated.
him.
Oh, shit, yeah, never mind.
But still, I still think that it could. I think.
Yeah, I think.
It's another target, isn't it? For another round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the thing is, even if no matter who hits me next, I will still go down. But you're right, it's another body in between Jeff as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the only thing I'm thinking is he said his only legendary resistance is gone, and I could do like
Oh,
hold
yeah.
person or something like that.
Yeah.
It's quite a long way away.
And,
Yeah.
and I think as well,
Yeah, it is. That's
we
the
will
thing.
definitely be able, if we hit, we'll definitely be able to kill him.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
tough choice. I see what
Next.
you mean.
Yeah.
It's a tough choice.
Because there's Ranga and Lenore before you, and I think it would be best for Lenore to be up if possible.
My worry is that he's
I
just
know
going to
he's-
then
I know.
legendary attack you down
I know,
straight away.
but then it's his
Yeah.
legendary attack used for the
True.
round.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll portent that to a 5.
Okay, you portent that to a 5, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it was a natural 20.
Yeah.
That's all
it was a
about
natural
that.
You know what?
20.
Thank you. Oh fuck, Jesus.
Okay. You use your pond.
Yeah.
Oh my
5
God.
misses.
I see that, so I kind of going for your neck.
She's like visibly scared at this point as well.
Okay.
And I pull out the card and I kind of hold it up at the scene, and there's an image of you ducking just underneath this axe, and I move the card away and you're ducking.
Very nice.
Action surge.
Hey,
Hey, well,
he would have attacked you when you're down.
He
That motherfucker would have attacked you when you're
turns
down.
to you.
Yeah.
great point.
First attack.
So
Great point, dude. Great point.
Natural 19.
Yep.
6 points. 6 points of slashing damage and
didn't think about the action search.
No, but
oh, dreadful. 5 points of thunder damage. Second attack.
He's already done 3 attacks.
He did 3 attacks on his turn. It's his action surge. He
Yeah, but you
gets-
only get 1 action.
Action surge means you get all your attacks again.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. You only get 1 more action.
No, you don't.
You do.
The whole point of fighters is when you get 3 attacks, you can get 6 attacks in a turn.
No.
Yes, it is, Josh. 100%.
I have no idea. I have. Go
Yeah,
on, get the book out.
I get the attack action again, and because he has 3
3
attacks,
attacks
as his
on one
action,
action.
he gets 3
3
attacks
As
every
opposed
time.
to getting, like, a-
So,
Okay.
second attack against
I
you.
see.
Oh my god.
Misses.
Oh my god.
What are you on?
5.
And you're on 2.
Oh fuck! Oh god!
Holy fucking shit.
I'm going to leave it
does-
up.
In terms of wording,
No.
it does say
But
you can
believe-
take 1 additional action.
Yeah,
Which is
that-
the attack action, which
Okay.
means he gets
Yeah,
3
yeah.
attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody flip me a coin to decide who I take this last
Because the
attack
thing
against.
is, with things like, there's some spells that specify when you use this, you can only get 1 attack with it, and this doesn't, so then it doesn't.
Right, okay. The one that's got the pattern on is you, Margaret. The
Yep.
one that hasn't got it is Josh. Flip it for
So the
me.
moon is Josh, and I'm the feather.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
Yeah. Oop, to you.
Oh my god!
Oh my
A little
god.
flick.
the moons.
That's me.
It's huge.
Is it him? Is it him?
Yeah.
I thought it was
That's
him.
what you just said.
Okay.
The moon was
Yeah.
me, didn't it?
Right, last attack against you.
Okay. Well, he's gonna miss. Well, he's gonna miss.
gonna miss.
So it's fine.
Natural
it's
20.
not.
Oh no. At least there's no chance of him going over your hit point
Oh,
maximum.
fucking not
Your
a
AC is
single.
19, right?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, but let's see if it kills him outright first.
Wait,
It won't.
You said.
wait. I can make it miss.
And he's not gonna go down anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, let's
and I know
double check.
this. And I know this.
I mean,
Okay.
unless he can do
75.
75
He
damage.
can't do something.
No.
No, surely you don't.
If you said he couldn't do 47.
Nah, he's not doing that.
I want to see how much damage it is anyway.
I know. I want to see as well.
I didn't know exact math, so I was obviously just.
And I want to
Okay,
see as well.
yeah.
I want to see how much damage it
So
does too.
it was a 5 plus a.
Oh, God.
So that is 11 plus 4, which is 15.
Do you want this? Me not being able to fathom adding numbers without my
Yeah,
big
pass it over.
calculator. Yeah.
Oh god. Now you know it's.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm worried.
It's a fucking good job I didn't hit you. 47 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my fucking God. That would have killed you alright.
It would have.
Oh
it
my
would've- it
fucking
would've-
God.
As he fucking cracks me,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like lean back and catch myself and just get all the blood and just spit it in his face.
You see this man who's adorned in dragon bones, known in the most prestigious hunting organization in Farrahdor, taken dragons down his life, brings this slice down, and he knows he is like dealing a death blow here. And as he brings it down, he puts both of the hand axes together, brings it across your midriff, and you just see like guts splatter against the wall. And you see him
God.
smile, and as he smiles, and you step back as you're gonna fall unconscious, and then you spit the blood back at him. You see disbelief in his eyes. You see he knows that should have killed you. And you see the worry set in. And then you hear under his breath, quietly, he goes, "Son of a son." He's going to second wind, and that's the end of his go.
Fucking God.
So scary. I'm going to be sick.
Christ, Jesus Christ. Good thing he fucking didn't hit me, Jesus Christ.
Do you not get an attack when he does that?
Used to react.
You've
I've already used my reaction.
Oh, okay.
Sadly.
It's a good job of relentless endurance isn't a fucking reaction.
Okay. Ranga.
I'm so stressed.
I'm still fucking scared of him. I've still got all attacks at disadvantage.
I know.
Oh, you are.
I know, but
You know
it's...
what? At first, I'm gonna, because I can't heal anymore, so I might as well use my bonus actions for attack. I'm gonna bonus action attack first, because if I hit, my next one will cancel out.
It's a disadvantage.
It will have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've still
Okay.
got bless.
And you've got your +4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh. 15.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
Okay. First attack.
Straight roll. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
you didn't hit.
It's disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh.
that already hits, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. Yes, it
19.
does. Yes, it does.
Hits.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh, he's doing it. He's
11
doing it.
damage.
Okay.
He's doing it.
I get my free attack now because I hit my main hand
But it's with disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It
It
doesn't matter. It's
doesn't
gonna be.
matter. You
It
gotta do
doesn't matter at
natural
all.
Oh, it hits as well. For another 8 damage.
9.
Third attack.
You did your bonus action attack first. You did your bonus action attack first.
I know. So I've done bonus action. Then I've done my first attack, which is swing. Then I get the nick attack. Now I'm doing my second attack with the two-handed sword.
No. Oh yeah, you do because you got another attack. Roll me the attack with disadvantage.
Come on.
This is straight roll because I've just hit with my offhand.
Okay.
Oh.
It's easy.
Oh, let's go!
my god!
Two-handed swing!
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh, for double sixes!
Oh
for
Okay.
my god.
18 damage, and as I'm
Oh
going to
my
take it down, I was going to
Ranga,
say,
how do you want to do this?
I'm going to
All those misses are worth it.
get this sword out as it wraps around. I'm just going to, with all the blood on his face, looking up and down and say, "You put disgrace on the hunt's name."
You bring this greatsword down and you see it slices like part of his jugular and his neck down across his body through this dragon hide armor, and you see like the skin exposed beneath, and you see him like desperately like hold onto the door frame and trying to like hold himself up, and then he like falls to his knees, and as he falls to his knees he falls flat on his face in front of you as Hunt Master Zakia, a well-known member of the hunt, has been slain. Okay,
Ranga.
but
Yeah. I could have Jeff turn around and just fucking kill you dead.
After I look at Zakia and look around, can I just turn around to Jeff and get the sword back at him and action surge?
let's go.
I'm going to try and get him with the blunt end.
Yeah.
Do I think... Could I gauge if a good hit would kill him with a two-handed
He's
sword?
pretty healthy, you know. You
Yeah,
did
you know-
all, you funneled
'cause he still
all
has
of your
temporary
damage.
hit
He
points,
still has
doesn't he?
temporary hit
Yeah,
points.
You know what? I'm just going to action surge and
Yeah.
go for Jeff.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh, fucking hell. After all that.
Well,
After all rolls with disadvantage and
hey, you do have a
succeeding.
plus. Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
his AC isn't the same as.
Yeah.
No, it's only 12.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
hit.
okay, all right, okay.
Okay,
Okay,
second
all
attack.
right, okay. Your second attack.
Second attack, 'cause you got two
Oh,
attacks. Is
shit,
the
yeah.
action now?
You know what? I never knew that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
oh,
good.
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
9 plus 6, 15 damage on Jeff.
Nice.
Finally done something.
You've done a lot.
Hey, you got the killing
Oh,
blow.
And
there we
once
go.
again, Josh, I know you're saying about the damage, but if any one of us took the fucking hits that you took,
You wouldn't have popped back
we would
up.
be
No.
Hey,
long
I would
No,
have been
yeah.
hit by those
I
three
think-
attacks without your
If,
bait and
if
switch
she
too.
had taken the attack that you took, she'd have died.
I would
Yeah.
have been dead.
Hey, I took 2 attacks and died. You've taken about 20.
one of those hits would have killed
So,
me.
including healing and that crit is already like 87 damage.
Who?
Just from the... I've healed for like 36 in total. Then just... Obviously, I took 69 points of damage.
Lol.
And the 40... Yeah. and that 47 crit. So, over 100 health's worth of damage soaked up.
Oh my.
Okay.
Couldn't be me, couldn't be me.
So
Nope.
in this moment, you turn to Jeff and you like spit out some of this blood and you begin to like slash into him twice. And you see him like bringing the battle axe up, like trying to defend himself. And he hears what you said to Zakia and he looks you in the eyes and he says, "It's your father who's a disgrace to this hunt." And you see him bring he brings the attack in. He's now bloodied, so he has advantage on the attack roll. It hits.
Not by Jeff! Don't let me die to Jeff! Not Jeff!
10 points of slashing damage.
Anyone but Jack!
He brings Ranga down after Ranga has taken down Huntmaster Zakia. In front of him, you see his like eyes go.
Shit.
You see Jeff's eyes like darken, and he looks up and he says that to you. Like says that your father's the disgrace of the hunt, and he brings the battle axe down, and he does that to you, and then he's going to step over you into this space, and he's going to use an action surge and attack you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Like this.
Hits.
Fuck.
Oh my
18.
Oh fuck.
It's me and you, buddy.
god. Me and you against Jeff.
Yeah.
12 points.
I'm on 2.
Both of them go down.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god. Delanor's gonna be so fucking pissed off. God damn it.
Ranga and Lenore hit the deck.
We've got no healing.
I've got
she's got
plenty
loads of
of
healing.
healing,
Okay.
but I
She's got
have
loads
to
of
get to them is the thing.
Okay.
And she's on full... You're on full health, aren't you?
Yeah.
That was Jeff's go. Not Jeff,
Anyone but Jeff. Don't let
was
Jeff
right.
Anyone but fucking
TP kills.
Jeff.
Jeff, end of Jeff's score.
Fuck.
Lenore.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
Close your eyes.
I'll just come around 1 second. Right, see it.
Oh.
Okay. Very good. Theo, you see Jeff screams that out into the room, takes the battle axe through Ranga, steps over Ranga's body, takes the battle axe into Lenore. Lenore falls down, and you see him just panting there, and you see him just turn around and look at you two.
Okay.
I'm like halfway out the window.
Oh!
When Huntmaster went down, I was like, I came back in a little bit. And then they went down, I'm like, oh, maybe. How's Jeff looking? Bloodied, right?
Yeah, because he has advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we think a magic missile could get rid of him?
It does a lot of damage, you know. People think it doesn't. It does do a lot
It
of
does a
damage.
decent amount of damage.
If it kills him or not, it's guaranteed damage.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think
go for it.
I also think with what silence can put out as well. Like I think.
And I have
Would force damage be non-lethal?
No, I don't think so. I will say... I mean, yeah, we'll just say non-lethal damage is just non-lethal damage. If
Okay.
as long as you declare it beforehand, I'll say that you can do it.
Well, I'll try and do that then if we can.
Yeah, sure.
You can
I mean,
go for his knees.
The alternative is
Kneecap
the alternative is some sort of spell to hold it, because I don't have my portent anymore. I'm gonna magic missile.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna do it at second level as well.
Automatically hits, so just roll me the darts.
Which is, how many darts is that? This level.
First is 3, so it's 4.
44 plus 4, is it?
It'll be 44 plus 8, because it's 2 per dart, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, let's go.
No, it's only plus 1 per dart.
Oh, is it?
Still.
So,
44.
So it's 44 plus 4.
At least you want to give me plus 2 per dart then.
Nope.
Yeah, no, that'd be nice. I'd be upcasting that
I
constantly.
wouldn't complain.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
4, 8, 11 plus
15
4,
points of damage.
15 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Great.
And yeah,
Okay.
good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're not moving now. You're just saying that. I guess you're next to the window, aren't you?
Silence, save us.
I'd love to help Lenore like she helps me, but I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay. Silence.
Hey, I saved your life earlier, so.
Exactly.
You'll go, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot it
You're
in.
going to move
Okay.
Hunter's mark.
Oh, Hunter's Mark. I'm
Let's
Hunter's
go.
Mark him
You're gonna
first.
bonus action movie Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
No!
Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. So that's 3 plus 11. 14.
Just misses.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Let's
Okay.
go.
All
Okay,
right. Okay.
Oh no, he still do damage because he missed.
5 damage.
5 points of damage because he missed. Nice.
Brain's
Good
turned
job.
on.
Thank
Brain
you.
is
No more
turned
dreadful
on.
strikes left.
No more dreadful strikes left. Oh, shit. Oh, can I have that back?
Oh, nice.
Don't
Good.
tell me yet. I'm going to write it
Oh.
down. Because I think it'll be close.
That's good.
19.
Let's go! It was exactly 19!
Piece of fucking shit.
Non-lethal, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's
Is
an
he-
arrow with a boxing glove tied to the end.
How do you want to do
It
this?
stops in front of him, then extends a little boxing glove that hits him in the head.
How do you want to do this?
I will.
So warm.
It's really warm.
I'll do the first shot that does the 5 damage will like just graze
Yeah?
his face.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But he's left like a huge gash in
Yeah?
his cheek.
Like, cuts like from the cheek, like
Yeah.
back to the, sort of where the chin turns into the neck. Just opens that up, big gash.
And then I will just calmly be like, missed. And then I'm going to shoot him right in the groin.
Yes.
Doubled over.
Yeah,
And then I'm
okay.
going to walk up to him and just hit him in the back of the head.
You fire the first one, it grazes across, and you say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I missed." You pull the second one, you hit him in the groin, and as it hits him like in the groin, he doubles over. And as he doubles
God.
over in
Ow.
pain, he like just sees the feet of you walk up, and he like goes to look up, and as he goes to look up, you just like smash him across the jaw, break the jaw. He falls to the ground. You just see the blood begin to pour out of the groin wound as he dies on the floor.
Oh,
And then I'm
my
going to heal my
God.
friends.
As he doesn't die on the floor,
Okay.
non-lethally.
He non-lethally dies on the floor.
Oh my god.
we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break and see where this comes afterwards, as somebody is on their way here right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You also are still down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
She's got heals.
I've got heal.
She's got heals.
Enjoy the ass. We'll be back in a bit.
Oh my
Bye.
god. Can I say what Lenore got?
What?
Can I say what Lenore got?
She failed.
I failed. Oh my god.
She didn't
regular
critically fail.
fail?
She just
So
failed.
if Jeff hit you, you would have died.
I thought I got the big fail.
I know. I thought you failed. So
Oh my God.
the big fail is pink and it's a
I
tombstone.
saw the skull and I went.
We'll be back after the ad.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I had the first boo boo of the
It's all
of the
right.
live
Good
stream.
thing you noticed.
I've had the
It is
first boo boo. We're back, but
Hello.
we started role playing out the situation. And I was like, oh my god, it's not recording. So just to let you know, all that has happened so far is Theo's prestidigitated the room.
Clean,
And
spick and span. I
cleaned
got a
it
really
up.
good roll, so it looks
Silence has put a
Alarm
alarm on the
outside.
outside of the
She
door.
also healed us both.
Yeah,
Oh,
Healed
yeah.
you both. You're
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
up. Nobody has to make
They're
any
both
death
dead on
saving
the floor.
throws.
Yeah, yeah. We're putting Zakia
Under
either
the
under
bed.
the
We're
bed or
discussing
in the
it
bag.
now.
Yes.
And then Jeff is still out.
Yes, Jeff is still unconscious.
I'm tied up now.
Yes.
Yeah, hog-tied.
And we're going to rope trick.
Yeah.
We think.
We've put an alarm outside the door
Yeah.
in case anyone comes.
Yeah.
Lock the door as well,
Okay.
so that hopefully they'll knock.
We've taken Zakia's necklace and investigated the bodies for anything interesting, and
Yeah.
all there really was the necklace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lenore's going to actually... I know the door is locked, but just to even buy some more time if we need to, she's going to put a chair underneath the door so when they come, she can make a song and dance out of it being loud as if she's pulling something away from the door.
Okay. So, you
Did Zakia and Jeff not have anything to give the people for this trade?
do you want to have a look?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so.
Okay, make me an investigation check.
I'll
Will you help me? Someone
Hey.
help? Because I was thinking they...
Maybe you help.
Because they were going to say they were making the trade.
Yeah.
That's what they said,
Yeah,
didn't they?
yeah.
They were making
Yeah.
the trade. The deal has to be done tonight, I guess.
I mean, if it wasn't on the bodies, we could have a look while I was prestidigitating the room.
Yeah.
If you want to help me out while
Okay.
I'm doing
Yeah, if
that.
you all want to check, you can.
Okay, all of
Oh,
us.
okay.
Nice.
Nice. It's a minus,
Oh,
but it's still
well.
nice.
Mine,
17.
mine's nothing.
Okay.
Nothing?
Well, it's
Oh.
a
I thought
crappy
you have a
roll.
minus 8?
No.
29.
Okay. As you're making your way around this room and you are cleaning, you see they are like mismatched like floorboards. Like one is starts and then the ones next to it, they start in the middle of that one. And then sort of just like a pattern created with the floorboards here. But you see one of the floorboards is a little shorter than the rest. And as you head over, you see that it's loose. One of the floorboards is loose.
Cool. I'm going to clock that. I'm going to have a look to make sure it's not trapped.
Mm-hmm.
The floorboard.
I'll say we can continue. You're 29.
Marvelous.
It is trapped.
It is trapped.
I have advantage on sleight of hand now.
Yep.
Let's go.
I wasn't planning on disassembling it.
Mhm.
I know that you're good at this stuff. Silence. Could you come over here a second?
Of course.
This loose floorboard. I think there's something underneath. It's trapped. Could you try and disable it?
Yeah. Everybody.
I can try and assist.
I think we should maybe back away.
Yeah. Y'all step away.
Me and
I will.
Lenore will be dragging Zakia into the bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But-
you both make me some athletics checks because he is a fucking
Did you see you
big
already have
dude.
advantage? Then I won't assist. I'm not bothering. I'm stepping away. In case it blows up.
You go first. Ooh. $16.
16. Okay. You head over to this floorboard and you can see that as you begin to try and lift it, there is something underneath it that is attached that if you pull too hard will like trigger something. And just as you get to that point, you hear
No.
out from underneath the cracks of this floorboard, you just see this green gas begin to fill the room. Constitution saving throw. You two have dragged Zakia through to the other room. Constitution saving throw because you're still in the same room.
Okay.
Natural 20
go.
for a 22.
Nice.
Natural 19 for 22.
Wow, well done. You guys suffer.
What?
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 He's on low health still, that's just it.
Oh,
I can still
Oh my
heal you,
God.
it's fine.
6 points of poison damage.
I said my 10.
Oh, you had your temp. Oh, thank
thank
God.
6 health.
Oh my God.
But this
I still
room
got some
seems to
temp
be
I had six.
Oh.
You had six.
So
six,
the
yeah.
room begins to fill with this poisonous
Oh my
gas, but you
God.
two like hold your breath. But because you open the window before, you just see most of it begin to just instantly drift towards the window and out as the trap is finished.
Oh, thank God. Oh, well done.
Good job you opened the.
Wow, well done.
You know, yeah.
I foresaw this.
Imagine we come back in the room there, just
With my
legs
face
ground on the floor,
dead.
like.
I'm
Yes.
like tarot cards, and it's just a picture of the room filling with gas. And you open up the window.
I brought my supernatural tarot cards. I forgot. I'll show you them later.
I got a 25 for athletics.
I got a 20.
Easily,
nice.
you don't scrape much of the floor because his armor is spiky and heavy. You lift him just off the ground by his legs and his hands, and you take him through to the other room and lay him down. And are you sliding him under the bed?
Yeah.
You know what? Just for later on, if we ever bump, well, if we might bump into him, I'm gonna take the young dragon skull off him as like to show, like maybe Dargath or something like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, as proof or.
Okay.
I know we've got his
Yeah.
necklace, but you know.
Yeah, no,
whatever.
Take
I know,
the
I agree,
pauldron
I
of
agree.
like the young dragon's skull off the shoulder, put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Lenore normally wouldn't be looking at the dead body, but I think out of defiance and out of how disgusted she is at what's happened, she has no problem actually looking at
Okay, nice.
Zakia in this state.
Nice, okay. You slide him under the bed, and you see now that you've lifted that. This is one of a few of these floorboards that do move out the way, and underneath there is a small chest, maybe like 3/4 of a foot tall, maybe a foot wide, small coffer chest.
Can you open it?
Yeah, do you want to double check, make sure this ain't trapped as
I'll have a
well?
look, make sure it's not trapped as well.
Yeah, go for it. Make me an investigation check.
you gonna-
Still an 18.
You gonna
No,
help?
it's still great.
Oh, yeah, I'll help.
Oh,
27.
nice.
27.
Thank
This is
you.
not trapped.
I'm just standing there.
But it is locked.
It is locked.
It's not trapped. Just if you can open it, that'd be great.
Did they have keys
Yeah,
on
do they
them?
have the keys on him?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, going through Zakia's body, he does have a small keychain that has the keys for this coffer.
Cool.
Perfect.
Cool. We'll bring them back out with him then.
We open
Not
it.
with him, but to them.
You see that it is full of gold coins.
Very
So-
good.
Simply a trade with money.
They're just buying it.
I mean, you know,
Huh.
sometimes this thing that they might need might not be useful to them, so money's the next best thing. We don't really know what it's going to be, but
True.
I'd give it a quick glance to estimate roughly how much is in there.
Give me an intelligence check.
What a waste. Natural 20.
Nice.
For a
Um,
25 if it's just regular intelligence.
There's about 7,500 gold pieces in here.
should we go straight and buy some potions?
Yeah.
We need some potions.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
Nice.
God, what is this fucking thing then?
Egg.
Yeah.
If it-
egg.
oh, shit, yeah, egg,
Well,
yeah.
Lenore's gonna be like,
I don't know why I was thinking, oh, I don't know what it is.
he said something. An egg. I don't even know what that could possibly mean.
Nothing good, I imagine.
Even so, they needed to complete this ritual or whatever they said, I think.
They said something about a vessel.
You don't suppose it could be a similar egg as in Grandpa's house?
They got it from the doctor, and if Zakia by name said the doctor, and it can't be a coincidence
That egg did come from the city.
that what happened to our uncle appears to be what is maybe happening to your father, and they were also known as the doctor. And this egg, we don't know what it is. Our grandpa enjoyed collecting things, a lot of things, and one of the things he collected from our parents, from the doctor, was this egg. But
It never hatched.
I have
As far as, well, last I saw it hadn't hatched.
Kind
no.
of egg we're talking about? Chicken egg?
No,
No.
much larger.
It was,
It was like,
it was like a big egg.
Yeah,
It
wasn't
was a big egg.
yeah, I think
Large egg.
it was much larger than, and it was black. I can remember black egg. Am I making that up?
Didn't it have
No.
like the weird veins?
It was black. What you saw was black
Oh, yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When we made our omelette.
Yeah. Yeah. Lenore would have no collection of what was inside, but
No, I wouldn't. Don't really know much about the egg.
No, I know nothing. But an egg. I don't know. I hope that this path leads to your father. Do you want? I'm happy to. I'm happy to pretend to be either Zakir or Jeff.
Well, I suspect that Zakir's the one who will be doing the talking.
He's the one who sent the message.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to do that. Would you like me to?
I think you're the best for the job out of all of us, Lenore.
If the conversation, it could very well be they come in, we exchange, they go. As is the way with things like
It's
this.
a lot of money, but I think this egg's more important. I don't know how we're going to try and get any information out of. Well, we can interrogate Jeff later, I suppose.
Yeah.
True. And if it arises, if they're curious about why it had to happen now, I can maybe try get them in a conversation, see if I can get any information about your father. But
Would you be able to help Lenore in any way, like you did for Silence today?
I can actually, yes.
thank you.
I think that'd be pretty important for this.
Well,
I agree.
would one of you be able to pose as Jeff with me?
I think that should be Rank. He knows the most about the Obsidian Hunt.
Yeah. If
Would
you're
you be comfortable?
I've got a minus
I can do the talking
in charisma.
for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a 0, so.
What do you all get from Bronzia?
D8.
No,
I mean
special.
the special thing.
I don't remember.
Can't
I got a spell slot. I got
remember.
spell slots back, I think.
Yeah, spell slot and heroic inspiration. You get a dreadful strike and a hunter's mark. You get a fire's burn and a misty step.
Okay.
You get a second wind
guess-
and a maneuver.
Yeah. Because above table, like, if I use Bronzia's special ability, I can get a second wind to potentially add a
Yeah.
plus 10 to a charisma.
I think that's
Yeah.
You know, in case something.
I think that's
in
a-
case I do have to speak.
that's a great shout.
I
think
agree.
that's
It's
a
not a
great
bad
shout.
idea.
Yeah, I have
Because I've got none left at the moment.
I have one lucky left. I think that's a great shout. I think you should use that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Bronzia. Need a bit of a boost after that fight, please.
Yes, you look respectfully pretty rough, but I can help you. Just look at yourself in the side of the lamp.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
hold it up.
turn the lamp on the side, and as you look at you look at yourself, you just see like bits of that tiredness, that expended energy that you have like given out today. As you look at yourself, you just see a bit of that just wash away, and you get yourself back a maneuver, and you get yourself back a second wind.
Wonderful.
Very
And
Good stuff.
as that happens, you begin to hear shuffling as Jeff begins to wake up.
Okay.
We need to. Can you hear? If you make noise inside the object, can people outside hear?
No.
Then we bring him in with us.
Oh yeah, I think definitely. The thing is, I can only do it for an hour, so I'm worried about doing it
Oh,
prematurely.
yes.
But yeah, we get him in there with us, and
You
we.
know, once the alarm goes off, we don't know how long it is.
Yeah.
How
We
we
can-
to cast?
We can try right now to
It's-
rest up a bit.
It's
We might not have the time, but you know, we've got your alarm to at least warn us.
yeah.
Would
And
you
if we
like
have- If we have to jump into the action, we will.
Would you like to try talk to Jeff now, or shall we wait?
I think wait,
I think we should wait. I don't want to try and get in the middle of a conversation with him if this is about to happen.
Sure.
and he
Ye-
could hear somebody at the door and start yelling.
Yeah. Great question. Great point.
You
Mhm.
see him. He's still in this room, isn't he? You haven't moved him through the other room.
Yeah.
No, but he's rocked and
Yeah,
gagged.
he's,
You know what,
he's,
w-
but he's in
once
this room.
Once he's woke up, I'm going to go back in the bedroom, take a pillowcase off and put it over his head so he can't see.
Okay, you see him wake up.
Some other room.
Like he like opens his eyes and he sees you all there, and you see him like shock, and then you see him realize he's got his like hands and legs bound, and then he goes to say something, and then you see him realize that he's like gagged.
Lenore's just gonna fucking shake her head at him.
You see him just like looking round, and then Ranga gets the pillowcase and covers his head with it.
As
Just-
I'm about to put it on, I'm just going to have like a fury in my eyes, like staring at him as if like, you better wait.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just to freak him out a bit, because of where I sliced his face, that rag in his mouth is going to be filled with blood.
Yeah.
His own blood.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gonna give him a Chelsea smile later.
Okay, so
us two freaks in the fucking rope trick. You've left us alone with this man.
He's took all of his skin off. He's just there.
I'm turning him into, what is it, like an iron angel?
Oh my god.
You're fucking preserving his fit flesh for food.
We come back out. I've got like this sick ass cape, and you've got just a bunch of like dried meats. You're like, where's Jeff? And we're like, who's Jeff?
Looks like the face of Boa on his back as a kid.
And when the rope trick ends, everything in it turns in the real world, so all of a sudden it'll just be and then guts
Gore.
everywhere.
okay, so
Oh fucking hell.
you tie him and you cover his head, and
I'm going to grab hold of him and just pull him so that I can throw him into the rope trick when needs be.
okay. A little bit of time passes and you begin to hear footsteps coming down the corridor.
Not enough time for a short rest in the middle of all that.
No.
I at some point during that time I'll actually it's as we hear it, I'll go over to you. No, I'm gonna wait till the door knocks.
The second I hear footsteps, I'm going to do the rope trick and
Okay.
start moving him in because he's heavy.
In that case, yes, I'll go over to you. Hand on the small of your back, the magic runs up your spine into your brainstem,
Thank you.
and advantage on charisma.
Thank you. I'm going to, just while we're waiting, I will put the disguise. Oh, no. Oh,
Have you got disguise self?
no,
Oh,
I don't.
oh, I thought that.
No.
I do. So one, you put the you got your second one. It's fine. It's fine. My charisma's a +1, so it's not the worst.
Could you cast it on someone else or just yourself?
This guy's self.
It's
Oh, I
myself.
see. And you're going to be in the rope trick.
I don't
Oh,
need
no.
to be in the rope
You don't
trick.
need to be in it, do you?
No.
Okay.
Oh, shit, we didn't think about this.
Did not consider that, no.
Would Jeff need to be here, do you think, in this situation?
I don't know.
Would he?
I mean, you wouldn't need to be probably.
No.
I mean, your options are you put the hat on and you cast disguise self, Zakia and Jeff,
Mhm.
or the three of you go in and just leave
Yeah.
Lenore with
No.
the hat. It's up to you.
Probably best if you do be there instead of
Yeah.
me. And maybe you
I'll-
just try and be quiet and just,
I'll still do it.
Yeah.
I'll just sit down. He doesn't need to be involved in the conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm at full health at least.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
you could literally just be sat in the room.
Yeah. So if it looks like a fight's going to
busy.
occur,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
best. Better
Since
me
we
get
already
hit than you.
knew this,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause we
Yeah.
discussed it.
In
Yeah.
the time we
Party.
waited, just in case she gets questioned, I'm going to just give Silence a bit of the overview of what the hunt has done,
Mm-hmm.
In general, just in case people are a bit sus,
Mm-hmm.
you never
Lenore
know.
will listen as well. Lenore will take it all into.
Not
So-
that they're probably going to be taught about stuff like that, but
If they
Go on.
If questions are asked about why it has to be rushed, shall I tell the truth? Shall I
Yeah.
say that the son of Razan was sniffing around, but we dealt with him?
I think so. People up at the hunt knows that Ranga's around, so
Yeah. Say that we killed you, or
maybe not. We don't need to say that a fight has occurred. Just say we know he knows.
we know he
so
knows.
we got to speed it up.
And the ultimate goal is to buy the egg or to get rid of this person.
Buy the egg, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think we got another
buy
fight.
the
in
egg
us.
and then we can interrogate Jeff.
Jeff.
And if you get a good look at this person's face when they arrive, there might be a chance you could speak to them later if needs be.
Yes.
So, yes, I think we try and get the deal done as smoothly as possible, and you'll know if I need you, and you'll be with me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I'll get Jeff into this rope trick then.
I think
Okay.
I could try and pry into their minds, but that's also concentration.
I see.
And I think that what you have is more useful right now.
Yeah.
I think if things go a certain way, I trust you to make the right decision. I'm capable.
So
I
shall
know
we
you are.
put the rope
You don't
trick
need magical
in
assistance.
the corner of the room so we can still see,
Yeah.
but also it's next to the window,
Yeah.
I guess.
So you put it in that back corner, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I
You-
will help him shove Jeff in.
You head over to the back corner and you set up the rope trick. You drag Jeff down and throw him in there. And you two and Jeff step into the rope trick.
Yep.
And
We'll
I
disguise
tell you to pull
ourselves.
the rope inside so it goes completely invisible.
you get a ping for your alarm at the door. And then you hear a knocking
Go
at the
time.
front door.
All right.
Good luck.
I'll put the hat on. And
Do you disguise yourself?
Oh yeah, yes.
silence like.
Rope trick isn't concentration.
Is
but
it not? Yeah?
But disguise self is.
Good. I was just double checking that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Rope
I
trick.
did check.
Good. Rope trick isn't concentration. Disguise self is. You disguise yourself as Jeff. You disguise yourself as Huntmaster Zakia.
Yeah.
Who's going to the door?
I'll go to the door. We will just try keep Jeff looking like he's
Just kind of there.
Yeah, maybe Jeff can be the one who gets the coffer or something like that. You know what I mean?
Where are the coffers right now?
Yeah, where did we put them?
Just on the table, maybe.
Yeah, should we just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or now that the trap's done, should we make a big show of actually getting it out?
I think maybe.
Because would the trap have reset?
No.
Yeah, maybe we just fucking leave it. So it just looks Jeff has something to do.
I mean, it
Yeah.
also adds that extra element of like,
You
oh,
can
they
tell-
know.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Exactly
go get
what
the
it is.
money.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
And then you hit me.
Yeah. And then I kiss you.
Okay, so you open up the floorboards again and pop the coffers back down in there, and then you cover it back up. You head to the door. Do you look through the peephole first?
Yes, I do.
Okay. As you look through the peephole, you see somebody you have seen before. You see one of the gentlemen that you saw when you first came into the city. You see Tanto Baroden, the man who owns
Oh.
Baroden Protections.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You see him there. He's got like a small trolley with a small crate on it. Maybe only 2 feet wide, 2 feet tall, but big enough to not just carry in his hands. But you see he's a big gentleman, quite rotund. Not a huge amount of hair on the head, little bits on the side. Not even grey. He just looks like he lost his hair at an early age and is just holding on to the sides of what is left. Nice suit with a set of like dungarees underneath that fasten to the pants. The pants are a little short, maybe in intended style with some smart shoes on. But you see him like looking up and down the hallway and like looking at the keyhole, like the spy hole. Even though he can't see through it, he's looking at it to sort of maybe hurry up.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he have a mustache? Because you've built up this picture of Dr. Eggman in my head.
Sure, he's got a mustache.
Eggman.
I brought Eggman.
This is the second Eggman we've encountered
Yeah.
as well.
Well, the first guy also wasn't called Eggman.
What?
And wasn't Eggman.
What?
But
What?
you-
Same brain cell.
do you open the door?
Yeah, I'm going to make a song and dance out of moving the chair so he can hear outside that we have reinforced this door, and then I'm going to unlock the door and I'm going to open it a little bit so he can see me. I'm going to look him up and down, and then I'm going to fully open the door.
Okay. You see that when the door opens, he immediately tries to step in and sees that it isn't open fully.
I'm going
and-
to try hold this presence that Zakia had.
and he like looks up at you, and he like looks back at the crate and looks at you.
And I'm just going to go... open the door.
You open the door and he scurries in quite
Yeah.
quickly. He's trying to get out of
Yeah.
the hallway.
And I will shut the door. I will lock it. I will put the chair back under the door as well and turn around to him. And I'm going to regard him. I can't fucking remember what Zakia's voice was, but Lenore's going to do her best.
Go for it.
Margaret isn't, but Lenore is. What was his voice like? Baroden.
But he was more like
So we didn't get to even speak that much.
it was something like the deal was rushed forward.
Baroden.
You see him. Hello.
You are not seen or drew any suspicion with your...
With this. No, it doesn't look like I was followed.
I'm going to go look out the peephole and just make a point to show that I'm looking. And I'll come back.
All clear?
Very well.
What?
I'm
We going in?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna push past him and go first.
Did you check him?
Not check him, but I'm not going to relent to move out of his way. I'm just going to go.
Okay, he sort of moves out of your way. See him like right his suit, and he pulls the crate with him into the room. And you see him just checking the room out, just looking around. He sees you, just gives you a little nod.
I'm like sat at a table, like with a knife and like just like picking my nails, with like the knife.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what tough guys do, right?
Yeah, picking your teeth with a knife.
Do they like?
You're peeling an apple with a knife.
You see, he just walks into the place and checks it out, looks at you, and sort of like runs his finger across some of the stuff. Nice place you've got here.
Not even going to say anything. I'm just going to go. I'm going to turn to Jeff and say, Jeff, get the coffers.
Oh, we're getting straight down to business then.
Well, you seemed in a rush.
Nah, we're just a rush to get in here.
You know why I called you early?
Yeah. Apparently there's a big old rush now.
You know why?
No? You didn't say much. You were like, oh, there's something happened, get here quick, and then I just heard it go boom.
Son of Razon.
Is that your leader or something?
The man who created the hunt.
Yeah. Okay. So you say? Yeah.
Sniffing around, but we dealt with him.
You say you dealt with him, and he's like, didn't kill him, did you?
No,
Not on here.
I'm not fool.
Okay.
Anything else, Barrowden?
No, just fine. All right, then let's see it. Then let's see what you've got.
I'm going to slam it on a table a bit and spin it and then open it so that he can see all the moolah.
And I'm just going to go as agreed.
Give me an insight check.
This might be more than he asked
Give me
for.
an insight check, and also both of you give me perception checks, and you two can give me perception checks with disadvantage because you're further away.
I hope you got good.
Yeah, my insight's 23.
Oh!
Okay.
Is this perception, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
14.
Natural one.
And my perception is 27.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
My
Let's
insight
go.
was shit, but I got a 23 perception.
Okay. So silence.
Mhm.
When you hear Master Zakia say, as agreed, you see this guy has no clue how much what he's got is worth.
Mm-hmm.
He is sort of he's giving off an air of sort of winging this.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he's got is worth something, but maybe not exactly how much. Maybe doesn't know exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got it and he knows you want it, and he's here to make a deal. But you pop the chest open and he's like, so how much is that then?
I think you tell me.
No, I'm saying you're offering it. Is this what you're offering? Is this everything? Is this all of it, yeah?
It is more than enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on it, on the lid, and shut it. And how do we know that what you have is the real thing, Barrowden?
Now, with your perception checks, you both see one thing, but you see one thing extra.
Mm-hmm.
On his wrist, there is a tattoo. A tattoo that is the third time you see now.
Oh.
You see a coin with two wings that says CC on it. The Crimson Coin
Interesting.
iconography.
Coin.
The Crimson Coin iconography.
Yeah.
The two other times you've seen this, Bolo
Yep.
and Ineos's tower,
Yep.
he had just been accepted into and made his first deposit to the Crimson Coin.
Yeah.
Another thing that you see as he's walking into the room and he's like writing himself to sit down, like in a suit, you like maybe pull the pants up a little bit and like sit down, and he writes his like the lapels on his suit jacket, and as he does, you see there's a letter on the inside that is sealed over and has a name on it. Kit.
Interesting.
And he says,
Like addressed to Kit.
it says Kit on the letter, on the outside of the letter. It's like in an envelope, folded up and over. But he turns, and as he turns, he bends down and he says, one of you muscle men might be able to help me with this.
One wrong move. And we'll show you just how much muscle we've got.
Yeah, well, you can lift it onto the table then, not me.
All right.
He like goes and sits back down and waits for you to like lift the crate onto the table.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can we check just quickly as we're going to pick it up? Can we check and make sure that it's not trapped?
Make me investigation checks.
God.
14.
14.
Doesn't seem trapped.
Right.
And looking at the crate, does it look like it would be the correct size based on the egg in Roverett's?
It looks bigger than that,
Okay.
as if maybe the egg has grown a bit, maybe, or he's giving it some extra space
Yeah,
inside.
extra
Right.
padding.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, that's okay then.
You do to lift the egg.
Yeah, we'll lift it.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's like you are both quite athletic women, but it is still heavy. You lift it up and onto the table next to the coffers, and he like pulls just like a piece of metal out of his pocket, and you see him like wrench out a couple of nails that have like nailed the top shut, and he pushes the top over, and as he pushes the top over, you can see inside here there is a bunch of like hair around the outside to make sure it has got a lot of cushioning, but in the center you see like an off-white egg, like a silver-ish, but swirling through it and speckled in different places is like a purple on the outside.
Is it like a purple glow or just like a purple color?
Just like a purple coloration. It's like swirling through the white. Some parts are predominantly white, some parts are predominantly purple, but every now and then you see just a couple of like speckles
Okay.
of purple as well.
Yeah.
And you just see him. There it is. The egg.
Now, it is probably not a surprise to a man like you, Baroden, that there are more higher up involved than I and my companion.
And I.
And I have been asked to get a brief of what exactly we are to expect from this. I am a man of brawn, not necessarily a man of wisdom.
He looks at you and then looks back at you. You're sadly mistaken. I have no idea what's in there. I was told that my compensation for my part that I'm playing in the city was supposed to be cash. And then somebody says, oh, well, look, there's somebody looking for this, so I'll give you this instead. It's more than what I was supposed to compensate you for.
And it is indeed.
Well, it depends. How much is in that chest?
I did say 7,500 when I counted. Can I send a little message to you and just ask where he got it? See if you can find out where he got it from.
Enough.
At this point, this man, you can tell, doesn't know everything, but the one thing he knows is he came here to get some money. And he says, how much is in
7,000 gold.
there? 7,000.
And a bit more.
You see him lean back and like plays with his stubble a little bit.
And how...
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, 18.
18. Okay. 7,000. Sounds about right. Right?
Right.
Right.
That is what I was told.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
And how did
Clearly, it's not what he was thinking.
a man like you and a man like I get caught up in something like this? How did a man who knows nothing about the origin of this egg come to receive it? And this goes back to my original question. How do we know that this is exactly what we are looking for?
He leans forward and he like clasps his hands together. Look, I didn't come here for questions. You wanted this. I didn't ask for this. It was just more than the compensation I was going to get, which I was promised. And it's true, 7,000 is more. And I'm happy. I hate to come down in this fucking shithole, but
Yeah, I spit on the floor.
it's worth it. It's worth it. Look, I'm a happy man. I don't want to get implicated beyond what I need to be implicated. So,
Nor do I.
look, 7,000 of your finest gold pieces to me. This egg to you.
I have been asked to ask, where did you get the egg? And then we can go on our separate ways.
He rolls up the sleeve and he slaps the tattoo. Crimson coin.
I should have guessed.
Interesting.
I'm going to shut the coffer. I'm going to lock it. I'm going to push it across the desk, and I'm going to signal for Jeff to hand him the keys.
Are you taking 500 gold out?
No.
Just because obviously you've told him it's 7,000 gold.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think I will, actually. I think I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to take 500 out.
In front of him.
In front of him.
Power move.
I've already agreed to 7,000.
And,
You take 500 rounds and he's like, oh, what's going on?
It said 7,000. We said it was a little over 7,000. We're making sure it's square.
I'll give it to you then, let me count it. You slide it over to him and he pops it over and you see him just quickly. This man handles money on a daily basis.
I'm going to intentionally not take 500.
Yeah.
I'm going to play into the man of brawn, and I'm going to take like 472 or
handful.
something. Yeah, in fact, yeah, I'll take a big scooping handful.
Roll me 3d20s.
Okay, the first one. Do you want to roll one?
Yeah.
Not
In fact,
20.
in fact, fuck that off. Roll me a d100.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice. 100, come on.
42.
42. You get 42, yeah? You get 458 pieces.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, I'll just fucking, yeah. I'll play into the fact that I it's not that he can't count, but you know what I mean? I'll play
Yeah.
into not being
You snipe it,
accurate.
and then he like takes it from you, and there is a smidge over 7,000. He's like, all right. You see him like put it all back into the coffee chest, and he picks it up and puts that onto his little cart that he's got, his little trolley that he's got.
Give him the keys, Jeff.
I'm going to give him the keys and I'm going to say, you were never here. You ain't never met us.
No idea.
I'm gonna, as he goes, I'm gonna be like, peace march.
He looks at you.
In a few days. Keep scarce.
I'm not going to be down here. Ain't no way. I have all come down here at all costs. I'll be up there.
As you should be.
Okay. I've got some, and you see him just absent-mindedly. He pats where the letter is, and he says, I've got a bit of business to attend to, so while this has been lovely, I've got what I came here for. You got what you came here for. Like you said, we've never met.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, and I will never see you again. See him stand up and like pushes the letter down a little bit, and you see him turn around and go to leave.
We good to let him go?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. We're not in a position. I imagine he can't fight very well, but you never know. We're in terrible shape.
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
think
I
he's
can-
worth wasting a read mind spell slot on. I don't think he knows shit.
I can try and follow him, but wait till he leaves.
Yeah.
before-
Yeah.
I was thinking that
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. We'll let him go.
Okay.
And I'm going to open the door. I'm going to hold it open for him and watch him go. The second he's out, I'm going to shut it and I'm going to lock it and I'm going to make a point to put the chair in front of the door again so he hears.
Okay, very good. You open the door, he leaves, you lock it, you jam it with the chair, you do all that, and he is gone.
We pop out of the rope trick once he's gone.
Deflated.
Theo's like, well done.
Thank you. Fuck.
Excellent show.
Jesus Christ.
He had a letter addressed to Kit.
Did. That,
Yeah.
I suppose that makes sense.
I could try and follow him if you want.
Okay, here's the one stealing all of his stuff. He might want to make a deal with them.
He might go far away.
Sorry.
We've still got Jeff here. We can't really carry him with us.
I imagine he'll be going topside, back to his factory or whatever.
I mean, if he's taking a letter to Kit, that might be down here, presuming that it is the person that we saw.
Although, when we saw the person, they had a tattoo that said the name Kit.
Yes,
Mhm,
on
but
the
we
neck.
don't know that it's
We don't
them.
know if that's
No,
them.
But we do
don't.
know that they're involved with the movement
Yes.
down here.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
if,
do we even know
what
if
if
Kit's
he's... Oh, no, his name's
do we know if
Panto.
Kit's a person or
No.
is it an organisation?
We have no idea.
We don't know.
No idea, to be fair. But I mean, I assume if it's on the name of a letter. But yeah, I think.
I'll follow him for a bit.
Are you following him?
You wouldn't think someone would get their own name tattooed on
No.
their neck, is all I'm thinking.
No.
I want to drop the disguise self, but I also want to give him enough time. So I'm going to peep out the balcony, see if I can see him leave and what direction he goes in, and then follow so that he doesn't know that it's came from this room if he notices me.
Perception check.
23.
Nice. Yeah, you see him head out the front door and sort of just look around. You see he... but before he's gone outside, you see that the coffee chest is gone.
Okay.
So he doesn't have it on his person now.
Oh.
He walks out and
About a cold in,
you
probably.
see him
No, it's
look
not like that.
both ways and just head further into the city in the mists.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like he's heading towards the bridges to back up, or the other way?
No, he seems from where you are and the bridges are, he seems to be going not towards the bridges, but not deeper in. He just seems to be going further away from this hotel right now.
Right.
Do you follow him?
Should I?
Sure, if you want to.
Do we have any way to get in contact with you?
Take Dusty with you.
All right, yeah.
Just keep you company.
I'll put Dusty on my shoulder.
Okay.
And I will run. I will run down, and I'm going to try and maintain as much distance as I can, knowing that there's the mist that's going to be a problem.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Please. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's a 28.
Very good. You maintain a good distance. So he's on the sort of edge of where he'd be obscured by the mist. Walking through the streets. It's late now, so the streets aren't massively busy, but down here, it is very much a city never sleeps sort of thing. There's people doing things at all times. There's people who exist during the night on night shift in these places, but you keep a decent distance. He walks through the city for a little while. Like, you can see him just scoffing and his eyes are rolling, and anytime his foot touches a puddle, he's like, ugh.
Tory.
He hates it down here, and he gets to a place where it is very quiet. There is a river that's running through this area, and he heads down the side of where the bridge goes over this piece of water. He goes underneath, and you see him loosen a brick and pulls it out, and then slides a letter in, and then pushes the brick back in. And as soon as he does, he's off, heading towards the bridges to go back topside.
I will head back to my friends.
Okay.
Excellent scouting.
Oh, should I get the?
Yeah, get the fucking
Should
letter.
I get the letter?
Yeah, get the
Oh.
fucking letter.
I was going to say, read
Yeah.
it, but you fucking can't.
Yeah, I can't read it.
Yeah, get the fucking letter.
Dusty could see.
Dusty could see.
Could I do?
But they don't know that.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Dusty uses a regular cat.
Could I do a perception check? Is
Oh, we've
anybody
seen you use-
looks
we've
like
seen you look through his
they've
eyes,
been
haven't we?
waiting for
Have you
this and
never
that they're
explained
going to go?
Give me another perception check.
No, I've never let
Oh,
on.
I fucking dropped that. 18.
Nice.
18. Doesn't look like anyone is currently actively waiting, but this is obviously a drop spot. So you imagine somebody will be coming to get this letter at some point.
I'm gonna real quickly go and try and grab the letter.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Roll me d20.
You can always use your new magic item to, if anyone sees you, make them fail.
That's true.
Great
Oh,
point.
Really
good
good
thing
point.
you
Hey,
fucking
King.
remember this
Hey,
shit,
King, forgot
Josh.
that I did that.
Good thing you remember
Oh,
this stuff.
hey, you might need it.
Hey, I might need that. That was a 3.
It was a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Just as you begin to head down, You. I rolled a
Get
2.
stabbed.
Oh my god!
So just so I know, are you opening it and reading it, or are
I
you?
can't read.
Okay, but are you like?
Just wiping it.
Are you taking it?
I was thinking about swiping it.
Okay, that's fine. If that's what you want to do, totally
Yeah.
fine. I'm just understanding what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I can't read it unless it's in Celestial.
It is fine. You head down and you grab the letter,
Let's fucking go.
and you are about to leave as somebody else comes down here for the letter. Now, roll me a stealth check.
You've got this.
Okay.
You've got your thing,
Yeah,
Kirst.
you've
Yeah.
easily got this.
But you've also really good at stealth, so.
Also, if it's dark, I'm invisible. Just to say. If there's no streetlights here, I'm invisible. Oh.
Yeah.
Min.
No chance.
So good.
27.
27. You slide the brick out and pull the letter out, and you push the brick back in. And just as you push the brick back in, you see the feet of somebody walking
Oh my
down
God.
the other side of the bridge. Where do you go?
So I want to find like the darkest patch, somewhere that's
Mhm.
deep in shadow, no lights around me, so that I can just go invisible and
Mhm.
like crouch in the darkness.
You
Like a fucking cryptid.
Like Batman.
you go like closer to the water underneath this
One with the
bridge,
darkness.
and pretty much anybody else stood in this place would be visible, but you just the shadows cling to you as the darkness envelops you as you stand sort of in a dark spot but in plain sight.
Nice.
As you see the person who was driving that vehicle topside with the kid tattoo makes their way down, goes over to the brick, and shuffles it out, and is confused as to why there is nothing there. So then, like, slide it back in. This fucking useless cunt.
Yeah.
Where is he? She's just gonna start walking backwards and forwards, like putting the hands through the hair. Fuck. You see them like kick a rock into the water. It like goes just past your ankle into the water. Shit. You see them like walk up to the side, like looking round to see if he's still here. So you can tell they don't know what to do. They came here for something, and now they're like, and you see them like turn and they just walk off.
I'm going to stay there for a wee while. I'm going to really listen to make sure that they're gone. And I'm going to take the scenic route back. Like, I'm going to walk the long way so that I can completely avoid whatever direction they've walked in, if they've walked in the direction I should be.
Yep. You wait a good long while, walking the opposite direction, heading back towards the hotel. Okay, you do so. I'll say make me a stealth check. Not a particularly high DC because you waited a decent amount of time.
Oh, thank God for the stealth. Not high DC, because that is... Oh, fucking hell, why can I count? 15.
I'll do. You head through the streets here, and you head back towards the hotel, and you make it back to your friends.
How long have you been gone?
It only took maybe 10 or so minutes to walk to where he walked to, and then you waited a little bit, and then walked. So maybe like half an hour.
Yeah. I'll quickly like let her in and shut the door. I've taken the fucking hat off.
So I'm going to say, I want to identify this egg. She'll come in as I'm finishing up my spell.
Well, you find anything?
I hold out the letter.
Oh shit!
It was the person that we saw upside with the kit.
tattoo.
Yeah.
Shit.
So he's colluding with Farrahdor, I guess, in some way. Isn't that a bit...
Go ahead, Theo. Read it.
They were real distressed that this letter weren't there.
I see.
Real annoyed.
And they didn't meet. They didn't.
It was a drop-off spot.
Who? What a strange alliance to have.
I take the letter and I'm going to try and open it without damaging it.
It's not got like a seal or anything like that.
Okay.
It's very much not to be tied back. It is written in block capitals
Right.
to maybe try and not trace handwriting back.
Mm-hmm.
But you open it up. It's not like got a seal on it, but it is still it's sealed.
Okay. So I'll try and kind of open the seal without damaging it.
Yeah.
Or at least if I do damage it, in a state that it can be mended.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In
No
case we
problem.
need to.
Absolutely fine.
I'll read the letter.
Okay. There is no pleasantries. There is no hi, how you doings. There's nothing like that. It says Becton Complex. It says extraction gear as normal, but it also says weaponry for the Peace March.
Oh.
Becton.
The Becton Complex.
Okay.
Say that one more time, please.
So, Becton Complex.
Mm-hmm.
It also has a date on it, which is tomorrow's date.
The Peace March. Date.
No, the day before the Peace March.
Oh, okay.
So the 67th of Solace Eve. It says Becton Complex, 67th of Solace Eve, like 8 o'clock at night. Extraction gear as normal, weaponry for the Peace March.
Okay.
So is this saying that he's supplying them with the gear and weapons?
I think it's maybe knowledge on where things are being stored, which would imply that somebody in the guard is colluding.
I mean,
He held the letter.
you know, obviously, the people down here have been, trying to get this gear for the shards. People would know, in general, how they got the shards. Do you think he's buying off them for cheap?
I think that
Could
might be
be.
it.
I don't-
Bypassing the government.
He ain't doing that out the goodness of his heart.
Huh.
He doesn't like it down here. He was disgusted to be down here, so he ain't helping them. He's either getting shards off them or he is an intermediary for somebody else.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
profiting somehow, of course.
Mm.
I think at some point we need to dig deep into this crimson coin.
Yeah.
They had access to this egg? How?
Well, we've got Bala
Why?
we can ask.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were at Ineos's tower, I know that feels like a lifetime ago, but in his chamber, there was, it's where we got Baronzia, and there was many more things like that in there.
Mm-hmm.
If we can find out about it, we could pose as Ineos. We've got his letter.
We certainly could.
Then
Although,
we could get the stuff that he's already put in there as well.
Are we
while
under the
finding out stuff as well.
impression that like news travelled fast about Ineos dying?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Didn't
You
think
did
about-
make a
didn't-
pretty
didn't
big
think about
statement
that.
now of him dying.
Yeah, I didn't think about that one.
We asked. No, we didn't ask Paul about the Crimson Coin.
We did
He was-
very briefly.
He was hesitant to say things,
yeah,
wasn't he?
yeah.
No, he wasn't. He fully explained
I was
that
gonna say he wasn't that bothered about
No.
it. Was
he said he doesn't really align with its values, but they are all
useful.
particularly rich people who have sort of banded together in a distaste for the Equitus Circle
That's right.
as equality spreads across Farrahdor. The rich people aren't a big fan of that, as they are getting taxed more, they aren't able to charge as much and things like that.
So the
but-
Tory.
But he is a part of it because, as you have just seen, perfect
Yeah.
example, being rich puts you in a particularly good scenario
Yeah.
where you're connected with other rich people who have maybe things that they don't know
Yeah.
the actual true value of.
Did he say something about shards in relation to the Crimson Coin?
Not shards. The only thing that he said in terms of relation to was he was going to take the shard back to Caligor because Caligor is at a shortage of shards right now
Yeah.
because of the breakdown
Yeah.
between the two.
Okay. Yeah. I will, after reading the letter, finish my casting of Identify on
Mhm.
the egg. I've kind of, while you've been gone, I've kind of taken it out of the box and put it on the table. And I've set up like some lights around it
It is big.
Oh.
It is
Bigger than Roverett's egg.
big. Not a huge amount bigger, but this one is a bit bigger. But it is heavy.
And does it look similar?
In a way, yeah. It's obviously not identical, as all eggs wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It has a similar... It looks from the same batch, from the same brood.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's very heavy, I'll get Ranga and Lenore to help me lift it off.
Yes.
Yeah.
While you're out. And I'll place it on the table. It's set up like lights around it, and I've got my notebooks out. And I kind of scribble around details about it. And I want to identify the egg.
Okay.
Egg.
You try,
Oh,
but it has an inherent resistance
nice.
to being piercing or understood by magical means.
Interesting. Oh, this is very frustrating for Theodore. I'll tell you that for nothing. Oh, he's very frustrated about that.
He smashes the egg.
Just puts his fist through it.
Something he can't understand. Oh, he's fuming.
So, just looking back on my notes for what we learned, you know, when Jeff was having the chat with the drow and the spider person, they were talking about, we think he's got what you're looking for, that the doctor's looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how Lenore would put 2 and 2 together, but thinking about the language they were talking about, could that potentially have been Barroden then? Like, could they have potentially been talking about Barroden having the egg?
Yes. You imagine this was their contact
Yeah.
who had the thing that the doctor wanted.
Right. Yes. And it says that the person's he's not going to give it up, and we need what he's got.
You've just heard the worst piece of news ever, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
I heard it.
So, like, as I was doing this identify, I went in a similar trance-like state as I did with the Ica, and I'm just scribbling notes in the notebook the whole time. And then when I come out of my trance-like state, it's just, I've written about 17 pages of the word egg.
Egg.
It's just the word egg over and over again on 17 pages.
An egg. Diagnosed egg.
Yeah.
Egg.
Yeah,
And I just look visibly frustrated.
You imagine he's not just going to give it up meant
Money.
Eat money.
Yeah.
there'll be a price.
Okay. Lenore, have you written it in your own language or like
No,
common?
it's just common.
Lenore's gonna be like, it's an egg. Good job.
Can't understand it.
Well, you understand more than we would.
I don't. That's the problem. I understand it's an egg. And even then, I'm not entirely sure. It looks vaguely egg-shaped.
Lenore says nothing. she knows when to pick her fights in this, and she's not going to do it
No,
now.
that's in front of us. Can we have a good look? Like, trying to get a look inside. Is there, apart from the swirly stuff, is there anything else in there?
Yeah, can I put my hand on it and see if I
Yeah.
can feel anything
Is it-
moving inside?
Give me
Is it warm?
Give me a perception check. It is warm.
It is warm.
Warm egg. Oh my god, that's a 1 and a 2.
Oh my god.
I also rolled a 2.
Oh my
Nice.
god, that's an 11 from me.
Can't feel much going on in there right now.
Can I, failing the identify, I will take a more medicinal approach. Can I tell if it's whatever's in there is still alive?
Give me a medicine check.
18.
From the warmth that it gives off and the heft of it, there's something alive inside.
Okay. Whatever it is, it's alive. So I think it is an egg. Of some kind.
Only issue, we gotta transport this, we gotta transport Jeff. Unless we want to risk questioning Jeff here, but that guy, he left that trolley here. So if we take Jeff's thing off, he could just start yelling.
Is the actual box that the egg was in big enough to go in, small enough to go in the bag or not?
It would be a tight fit, but you might be able to.
I don't know enough about creatures that live in eggs. Does the egg, is it porous? Does it require oxygen to keep the thing within it alive? I'm presuming Theodore would be the best person to ask that question.
Not typically. Most of the nutrients are there in the egg. I mean, the egg's there before the creature even has lungs. So
Right.
it has everything it needs to sustain it.
So we could put it in the bag and we don't have to worry so much.
Potentially, yes. Looking at in kind of the same vein, can I tell, and this is a long shot, but how close it is to hatching? Does it look, based on what I've seen from the egg and Roveret's, which was smaller, it seemed more inert, right? That seems like it didn't seem close to hatching at all. With this one, does it seem close? Can I glean anything in that regard?
Roll me a history check.
You. 11.
11.
Oh man.
Well, the only thing that you can think of right now is these eggs came about, to the best of your knowledge, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Nothing really takes 20 years to hatch or birth. So
Maybe
it's
it's been activated somehow.
strange that it is not hatched.
Well, he was talking
oh,
to
the vessel.
Yeah, they were talking about. Obviously, Barrodan was who they were talking about, the Drow and the Drider and Jeff. And they set up the vessel. And well, hold on. Verbatim, they said they found the temple. The vessel's almost ready. Maybe the vessel is not your father and it's the egg.
Or
Maybe.
Perhaps it is Ranga's father and it needs a host.
Yeah.
Whatever's in the egg needs a host.
Or vice versa. I don't know.
I know we've got this thing. I just don't know if we should destroy it or not.
I don't think so. I think we gotta keep it to potentially use as a bargaining chip to get your dad back.
You took the words out of my mouth. This is connected to your father somehow, and
Yeah, I know.
we don't need Jeff alive. To be clear, we can easily masquerade as Jeff, and Jeff has a connection. We know where they met. You heard them.
Yes.
We know enough. I guess we have the egg, which is what they wanted. We have what they needed.
I think we put Jeff in the bag of holding. He's got, 10 minutes of air in there?
I survived for a while in there, yeah.
We try and get to one of those abandoned buildings as far away from people as we can. Even if we have to do it in intervals, take him out, let him have a breath, put him back in. So we can get somewhere that we can question him and potentially question him loudly. And see what he knows, because we ain't got as much information as he does.
Yeah, we definitely need to question him somewhere. I agree.
Yeah.
I am
Maybe-
happy to.
Mm.
And I am not concerned about myself nor silence. Not even necessarily Theo, but Ranga. If we go down this path with Jeff, it's a path that you can't unwalk.
You know, when I first devoted myself to becoming part of the hunt, I made a promise to myself that I'd do as much as I can to protect people. If I have to do something bad to Jeff to protect my dad, then so be it. I've already made my choice.
And we're
Alright.
with you. We're with you.
You know, the hunt's one thing, but this is my family,
Yeah,
and he's crossed the line.
he has. You're right. And we're with you. We all agree.
Whatever you need to do.
So we put him in the fucking bag.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Ranga, could I talk to you just for a second?
Yeah, sure.
I go into the other room with Ranga. I wasn't. It may be sensitive in front of Lenore, but I have ways of talking to Zanga,
Zakia.
It's the kid.
Kia, Monzo.
Monzo!
I
He's
do
risen from the dead.
I have ways of talking to Zakia as well. I think he might know more than Jeff does, and because he's higher up. But that's going to be very disturbing for Lenore.
Yeah. I think I know what you're maybe talking about. Might just have to ask Silence to stay with Lenore and ask him to trust us for, 5 minutes. I think he might have to, guys.
Yes. But we know who he was meeting,
Yeah.
so we can disguise as Farrahdor.
No, we could disguise as that shadow lady.
Or that, yes. Any of those.
Farrahdor didn't really know anything, so we could disguise as the shadow lady and just pretend, let's go over it again. What's the plan? And ask him those questions.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good idea, Theo. Yeah.
Shall we take him to... We could put him in the bag as well. And then do it in this warehouse where we question Jeff. I don't think we should stay here longer than we need to.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? Well, we're already in here. I'll try and get Zakia into the bag.
Do we need the full body or can we just
Only
take
the
the
head.
head?
I didn't say that because it's gross, and I don't want Theo to be any more gross about this than he has to be.
Although, should we take his body anyway if they find the body
yeah,
of
that's,
him?
that's also what I'm thinking.
Like,
Good point. Me just being brutal.
Yeah.
And, I know that we're questioning Jeff and everything. I don't want this to be any more traumatic, even if it is Jeff. Let's wrap him in a sheet at least.
Yeah. I'll use the bed sheet, wrap him up. As I'm shuffling Zakia into the bag, I'd imagine lay it on the floor and I'll just drag him in between my legs. Yeah. I'm just gonna look up to Theo with these dead serious eyes and just be like, I hope Jeff complies. And just look back down and start putting Zakia back into the bag.
It's your family. Whatever you say, we go with.
He's free to make his own choices. It's up to him.
Okay, you pop Zakia into the bag. What are you doing with Jeff? You putting Jeff in the bag as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, we go back in the room.
You're going to pull him out of the rope trick?
He's been out for a little while.
Pulled him out of the rope trick, yeah? And you're putting him into the bag of holding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now you shut the fuck up. That's what I thought.
You see him just disappear into the bag of holding.
Mechanically,
Give him a
how
fucking
does
nipple
the bag
cripple on the
work?
way.
Is it 10 minutes plus then your constitution score for a minute, or is it just your
I
constitution?
think it's just 10
So
minutes
we
of
have a
air.
lot.
You have
10
10 minutes of
minutes.
air, so
Your
after that you
constitution
will
is to hold your breath.
start to
Okay.
suffocate.
Once you'd
yes.
run out.
Okay.
So,
So
you
he's
have
got
10 minutes
plus
maybe
maybe
another
something.
2 or 3 minutes.
So long as we get him out once every 10
So,
minutes.
survive up to it. So, breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures. So he's the only one in there, so
Yep.
10 minutes.
Well, alive.
And then at that point, he would start to suffocate, which means it's his constitution modifier +1, I'm pretty sure. So he has a number of minutes. It's going to take you a little longer than that, so you
Yeah.
might have to take intermittent breaks and take
Yeah.
him out and stuff like that. But we'll say for the sake of brevity, as we only have about 20 minutes left, we do exactly that. We're late at night. When we need to take him out for a second for him to breathe, we do, but we make it to the outskirts of the mists again, where there are a lot of these abandoned houses, where there are a lot of these run-down buildings, and you find one close to where you were the other day, where it looks like the houses adjacent to it have nobody in. So there's a level of noise that you can probably make before you would call attention. And you know that here, even if you make noise to call attention, there's probably nobody going to come and figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get there. What do you do?
We've only got 20 minutes left. Got a lot to ask and do.
we can,
We can slice it up. We can do one of them,
yeah.
not the
Yeah.
other, and then start with the other one.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
Up to you.
Which one should we start with? Should we start with the...
Probably Zakia will be
Quicker.
quicker.
So that's
Yeah,
five
it's five.
questions.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to torture thingy so bad.
I want to torture Jeff. Hey, same bestie.
Hey, we'll start off with a big old torture session.
yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm gonna just walk over to Lenore and put my hand on her shoulder and just look into her eyes and say,
Theo's avoiding eye contact with you.
What's going on?
there's something that me and Theo need to do, and I think it's probably best you don't see it. So is it alright if maybe you keep an eye on Jeff. Well, it'll only take a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in this with you, Ranga. I'm made of tough stuff.
This thing is particularly gruesome.
I would pull out every single one of Jeff's fingernails and teeth for you with my own, just so you know.
Can I insight check this to see if I work out what they're insinuating?
Yeah, it's gonna be quite tough.
I'm
I don't know,
gonna.
is
I'm,
it?
They're being very cryptic
seeing
right
that
now.
Theo's avoiding my eye contact, I'm gonna look at Theo and move in like this. If you don't want me here, that's okay.
No,
but
it's not that.
As
It's not that. It's not that at all. I know that for you in particular, this would be disturbing.
as she like ducks past, I'm gonna like go in the way, and with my hands that were on her shoulders, just put it round and like bring her in.
Oh,
We're gonna be communicating with Zakir even though he's not here anymore. And we just didn't know how you'd feel about that.
she's gonna properly give Ranga a good squeeze and pull him back and hold him by his shoulders, and also look at Theo. And you know, I'm assuming
Silence is right there, yeah.
as well.
I'm just holding on to Jeff's shoulder ominously, frothing at the mouth.
I speak to ghosts on a daily basis. Thank you for thinking of me, but there is far worse than I think what you're going to do, and I have probably done far worse than that. So,
As long as you're alright with it. I'll just give her a quick kiss on the forehead
thank you.
and walk over to Theo.
Thank you. I'm all right. I'd rather be here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think we should let Jeff hear what we're asking.
That is a great point. That's a great point.
I'll grab hold of Jeff and I'm dragging him to the other side of the
Mhm.
warehouse so that he will be behind Zakia so that Zakia can't
Mhm,
see him.
mhm.
And then I'm going to sit down next to him, get my knife out, and like core an apple ominously.
Oh God.
And Theo's gonna dress up as that shadowy figure.
That's a good idea.
And I guess we'll just wait round the corner and listen in.
Do you know what you're going to ask?
I'm not entirely sure. I was going to run it by you first. We have 5.
Yeah, we can all. Before you
Is
take
it straight
Jeff.
with that?
Yes.
Actually, leave Jeff over there for now. And we'll.
I was going to say I'm going to take the bag off his head so that he can see that we're literally talking to the corpse of his buddy.
No, we don't want him to hear. Oh, yeah, let him see, but
Yeah,
don't,
let him
but don't let
fly,
him hear.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is 5, right? Or is it 3?
5, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it's 5. So,
Five,
third
yes.
level necromancer
They
spell.
have to be.
Range 10 feet, 10
They
feet.
have to say it truthfully.
Yeah.
If they know.
It says they're under no compulsion
Oh,
of a
Oh.
truthful answer.
interesting.
If you're
Oh.
hostile to it or recognize you as an enemy.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
but we won't be hostile or
Okay,
anything.
okay. Well, I think maybe whatever you don't get from Zakia, we could potentially get from Jeff.
Exactly. It might help us with our questioning of Jeff.
They mentioned a
I mean,
temple.
At least we can ask where my dad is
Exactly.
first,
Mhm.
for a first question.
Maybe ask why. Why have they done this?
Just ask, do you remember why we're doing this? You know, we gotta try and make it as if he's getting questioned by whoever this figure is.
What could have possibly been the reason to do this?
I don't
So
know.
what? Do you remember why we're doing this?
Well, first, do you remember where we put resin?
Yes. Why are we doing this?
Maybe worded in a way so that he can't give a yes or no answer because he could just say
Mhm.
yes.
True,
and then-
true. Very
Or you
true.
could just say, where is Resume being held?
Yeah.
This is what you do to tarot cards. You don't ask yes or no questions.
Where's Resume being held?
Tell me the reason why we're doing this.
Tell me the reason we're doing this.
What is happening at the temple right now?
Sorry. I just got a notification on my phone that was funny. It literally just told me to go to bed.
What's happening at the temple right now?
If you think it's relevant.
Which temple? Oh, the temple they found.
What? No, what? does the ritual entail?
Yes.
How many is that?
3.
Have you asked anything akin to why are you involved specifically? Why him?
Perhaps we ask what the egg is or what
Yeah.
what is in the egg.
Yeah.
Tell me everything you know about the
Yeah,
egg.
tell me everything you know about the egg.
Why?
And where can we find the doctor? Why would
he'd be with his son, I
yeah.
imagine. And maybe
That's fine.
maybe ask if there's any other hunt members involved.
Yeah. Or you could take a stab in the dark and ask him what your name is if you're dressed as the lady in black.
Oh yes, that's a good idea.
Like what's my name, or what are the names of the people involved that you know of?
Yeah.
So instead of saying why are you involved, we can say why is the hunt involved?
Yeah.
I kind of want to find out, as much as I'd hope not, if Dargath might be involved. So I'd like to find out who else in the hunt is involved.
Yep. And this is a
Just
stab in
in
the dark
case.
for me that I'm not saying we necessarily ask. I feel like this maybe has something to do with the Lady of Shadows. Like I don't know, but then again,
That's what I
our
mean.
characters outside of the Kennial powers that we learn of, I don't necessarily know if Lenore would have made that connection.
Made that connection.
Yeah, but you can.
I mean, that thing was literally made of shadows.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
And
we'd have to swap out one question though.
Is that 5 questions?
That's so. Right now we've got where is Resume being held?
Yeah.
Tell me the reasons why we're doing this. What does the ritual entail? Why are you involved? Tell me everything you know about the egg and which other members of the hunt are involved. So actually we've got 6 so far.
Okay.
So we need to get rid of 1.
All right.
Well, we can get rid of the why are you involved,
Okay.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I think one thing to consider is that you also have Jeff,
Yes.
We do. Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
who might know some of this stuff.
Yes.
So it's if you've got more general questions, save them for Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe think of questions that Jeff might not have the answers to,
Yeah.
but this
I think
person who's
Jeff would
clearly
probably know other hunt members,
Yes.
so we can probably scratch that.
I do think though Jeff could lie to us more than this could
Yeah, it
lie to
depends how
us.
much we heard.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And I also
know.
think
I
Jeff
fit
might
inside
not
Jeff.
know the names of. Well, no, he would maybe know the names of the people he met up with, because the fact that he met up with him and went down in the hall, I don't know. So maybe getting. I don't know.
I think why is the hunt involved could be a Jeff's question.
Yeah.
Why is the hunt involved?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can ask Jeff some things.
Yeah.
And Jeff also specifically said to you about your dad, so we can also obviously elaborate on why the fuck he said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any more like general questions that we think maybe Zakia would know that maybe Jeff? Are we right in thinking Zakia was a higher rank than Jeff?
oh my god,
Oh,
so
yeah.
much higher.
Right.
Yeah, it was-
Right.
He was a
Oh my
hunt
God,
master.
yeah.
Fucking Jeff.
Can I look at your necklace?
Yes, it's my dad.
Cute.
It's a little Buddha.
Very
Aw.
cute.
So I think where is Resume being held and where? Tell me the reasons why we're doing this. What does the ritual entail? I don't think Jeff knows the ritual. I think
Yes.
Zakia probably
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. Who is, like, maybe who is at the?
I mean, tell me everything you know about the egg. I think is a good one for him.
I
not Jeff.
agree.
Okay.
And is that 5?
So, where's Resume being held? Tell me the reasons why we're doing this. What does the ritual entail? And tell me everything you know about the egg. That's 4.
Okay.
We have which other members of the hunt are involved, but we think Jeff might know
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that.
can do that with Jeff.
Maybe for
And why is the hunt
Zakia,
involved? But again, Jeff.
we could ask a question about the closer to the doctor. Maybe he might know more information directly about the doctor than maybe Jeff would be led into.
Yeah, like maybe where is the doctor's lab or whatever.
Yeah, or like, why is the doctor involved? Like, what does the doctor want out of this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
That's probably to do with the ritual.
yeah, what's the doctor? What's the doctor's name? Or what's your name? Or what is like the
Yeah.
Maybe that one. What's my name?
yeah
For Jeff. Yeah.
yeah.
Can I read the questions again? Oh, can you read them out to me again? Sorry. Thank you.
I did not know you knew this spell.
Yeah, no, me neither.
No. It's one of my favorite.
I can't believe you
spells.
took it in this.
And Lenore's being unusually chill about it right now.
Yes, she is. And it's one that I specifically chose during a level up because I knew that the spell scroll might be difficult to find
True.
because it's a bit more taboo.
I
Yeah,
like it.
that's a good idea,
Oh,
very-
big fucking brain.
Yeah.
I like it.
Imagine if that was one from my first spell book. Everyone's
Thank you.
Speak for the dead. My
It's got like prestidigitation and regents. Big with the dead. Yeah, I think those are great questions.
All right.
Okay, cool.
I guess we'll hide.
So
and-
we've got where's the being held? Tell me the reasons why we're doing this. What does the ritual entail? Tell me everything you need to about the egg, and
What's my name, bitch?
what's my name?
What's my
Say my
name?
name,
What's
say
my
my-
name?
We're on it. We're on it.
I think those
So
are great questions.
Okay. So, you drag Jeff over to the other side of the room and ominously peel an apple in front of him using the knife as his eyes are open, but he's still bound and he's still gagged as he is like on his side, like seeing you do that. But past that, watching Huntmaster Zakia be brought back to life and communed with, but not being close enough to hear the things that are being said. The three of you, what does it look like
So
as you cast this spell?
here's what it looks like. So I'm gonna make myself look like the girl, the ring girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
The ring
But
girl.
during the casting of the spell, that doesn't kick in yet. So
Well, you can just use the hat, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I want it to look like me while I'm casting it because I've got a theme.
Yeah. The ring girl's magical.
I kind of sit his body up against the wall, and he's got these big wounds. He's got kind of big chunks of his kind of body missing. He's got scratches all over. He's bleeding everywhere, like from where we kind of smashed him to bits. He's got a big old gash in his stomach where his like organs are coming out, whatever. I crouch down and I kind of put my hand on his shoulder, and you see as I do so, these blue motes that you've seen through a lot of my spells gather around me in the areas where his wounds are. And you see on my body, my flesh starts to just dissolve into these blue motes. And you can see it's not just an illusion. You can see from where this happens, I start to bleed. Like, I start to look bad. The edges of these wounds start to almost like get necrosis around them. This like blackness around it. And I'm clearly in excruciating pain right now. My face goes pale. I like just look withered and hollow. And you, I think, especially as someone who is attuned with spirits, etc., you see kind of there's this like blue glow from within, which you've seen in kind of ghosts before. There's these spirits. You see that almost like, you know, when a cell divides, it kind of splits into two, and then half of it travels out of me and into him as I kind of siphon off some of my soul to put into him. And you see where these motes have taken away my skin, it gathers around him and forms this flesh hole once again. And he looks almost healthy at this point compared to me. So it's almost like we've traded kind of places. And as his eyes open and he breathes in, the disguise kicks in.
Lenore sees this.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
And you-
She has a fucking moment where she's like, I think we should stop this. I think we should stop. But it's too late.
And
Then obviously
You-
we hide so that you can't see us.
yeah, the eyes open, and as the eyes blink back open, you hear the air like go back into his lungs as he just sits there. You say healthier, but still with a lifeless look, just staring at you.
Lenore's gonna actually cover her ears and turn around and not listen, actually.
And I start my questions very matter-of-factly. I'm going to start with Zakia, what is my name?
He looks you up and down, and you hear him say, "You are Riva Shell, the Life Render."
Oh my god. How do you
Riva?
Riva Shell.
spell that?
RHEVASHEIL space the Life Render.
Fucking hell.
Hell yeah.
Level 5, am I right?
I like the sound of her.
Me too.
Good. Tell me the reason why we're doing this.
You see him, like, his eyebrow goes up slightly. We all have different reasons. Yours I do not know, but mine. Mine are because too many of my brethren die. The hunt has refused help from the Equitas Circle because of tradition, because of the way things have always been. But my brothers die, and we need help. And this Ica, it helps. So what about the one who creates it? What about the one who creates it?
As in, he's asking me a question.
It's just a general question. Maybe he doesn't know.
Okay. I'm not going to answer that question. Good. Tell me, what does the ritual entail?
We need the temple. We need the egg. And we need the vessel to be fully corrupted. As with the vessel and the egg at the temple, that is the only way it will hatch.
Oh.
And when it hatches, then we might be able to find her.
Okay, okay. Where is Razun being held?
He is underneath the processing facility. Being held by you and Dr. Alaric Blackthorn.
Oh, too far.
Alaric Blackthorn.
What's his name? Sorry.
Alaric Blackthorn.
Oh,
A-L-A-R-I-C Blackthorn.
Alaric Blackthorn.
Okay.
And did he say Dr. Alaric Blackthorn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh my god.
At this point, I paused the questioning for one moment. We've done 4 out of 5, and I send a message to
Ranga.
Ranga. Oh my god, I forgot his name. And I say, I propose we change the question. Tell me everything you know about the egg to where is the temple? Tell me where the temple is. What do we think about that, guys?
I think so.
I agree.
We've just learned quite a bit about the egg.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, you
We know what it's for.
I agree, go for it.
Okay. Fantastic. Finally, where is the temple?
You see him like think for a second. I don't know, but the drow that we have communed with from the Underdark know. They have come across it. Jeff met with them today. It is a new discovery. We have been searching for a while. And you see, as he gives you all the information that he knows about the location of the temple, you see his eyes begin to close again as the air just like escapes his lungs for the final time as his head.
And as that happens, you see all of these parts of his body that have been patched together with my flesh start to kind of dissipate back into this blue motes. And you see it start to rebuild on me. So I become whole again. You can see all of these places where the wounds were. The blood that had kind of left me is still kind of poured out, and you can see marks where the necrosis had happened still left over. Although most of those would be underneath my claws, I suppose. And again, you might notice this soul that I temporarily lent to him back into me, and
With that last breath, it heads back to you and joins with that part of you as those wounds begin to fill themselves back in. That's where we're going to leave it.
Oh, my
Jesus.
gosh. Oh my god. Holy shit.
You asked somebody who had a lot of information,
Yeah.
a lot of the right questions.
I'm glad we brought him with us.
I am
So,
insane.
well done. Well
oh
done.
my god.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit. So the
Good
egg
job.
is gonna hatch.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's it gonna be? Ooh.
It explains why it
Oh
never
my
hatched in
God.
Roberts.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Wow.
And we know where Rare's son is, and that's under
Yeah.
The
the
processing
processing
facility.
factory.
Yeah.
What is the processing facility?
Is that where we were?
Find out next time.
Oh,
Yeah, Jeff will know that.
okay.
Jeff will know that.
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe
my
more general questions
gosh.
like that is and it's you've never been down here in the mist, so maybe you won't know, but there's probably quite a normal thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
some of those factories that you walked past close to the mining fields. It's probably one of those facilities there. But great fight,
The
great
life
role play,
render. Woo!
great work. You guys smashed it.
Gosh.
Anything else before we go?
I've been dying to use
That
Speak with
was
Dead for so long.
so
That
fucking
was
That was
good.
so
so
creepy.
Big value. That was
cool.
big value.
Oh my god, what a great session. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
what
Good
a
combat,
sick
loads of
session.
information. Oh
Good
my
shit, man.
gosh.
Very good
Okay,
session.
cool. Super excited to pick up there next time, where we
Same.
get to talk to Jeff.
Yeah.
And maybe find out some other things.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
Talk
talk
I feel
to Jeff.
vindicated.
Talk
I'm
to
already
Jeff.
torturing him in the background.
Turn around and just like, All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and we're going to see you next Thursday. Bye.
And once again, another huge thank you to our patrons and our YouTube members, and a huge shout out to our entity tiers.
Hoobs,
Ariel,
Tula,
Runarian,
Arkham Labs cosplayer,
Maddie,
Luna,
Teddysaurus,
Caspian,
J-Spot TX,
Ultrafail,
Dallin M,
Sleepy,
Joe Dragonlord 2,
Alistar,
Lawkeeper Society,
Ricky B,
Catherine,
Fauskin,
Azuriel,
Panda Queen Plays,
Xylo Boy,
Lucas Iapetus,
Luna River,
Crestamancy,
The Tacos Are Here,
Hairy Godfather,
Rain Anana,
Scrimbles,
CJ Chantel 1313,
Keplin 1000,
Pretend It's You Ace,
The Axel,
Dana,
Captain Hades,
Sloby One,
Amelia A,
Rebecca K,
Banoffee Spy,
Tears of the Sun,
BH,
Crumley,
Dink Twin,
Light of Hearts,
Nathan W,
Timbo,
Melosaurus Rex,
The Nerdy Dreamer,
Stephen R.
Simple Gin.
Thank you all so much for the support. You have no idea how much it helps.
And if you too would like to become a patron or a channel member here on YouTube, click the link in the description or the join button down below.